Mm-hmm. Here we are. You ended. No, there
Hey,
it is.
is it on? Hello,
Uh-huh.
everyone. We are live. It's your girls, Callie, Montique, and Dr. Joy pre-PhD. We are going to talk about Callie. We're gonna get copyright if that plays. We're
Oh,
going
y'all
to
hear that?
The Naked Truth, Potomac, season 7, episode 16. And do y'all know where that title came from? The Naked Truth.
Because they arguing over who
From
was telling the truth.
No, because
from
remember.
Portia's hairline. Go naked.
No, remember when Giselle and Karen called her a whore from Hampton University? She said, Karen, I'm gonna talk about your broke truth, your naked truth, your something truth. Like she was saying all that.
Oh, yeah. I
So her
remember that.
naked truth is finally coming out, quote unquote, allegedly.
Oh,
Everything we say is alleged, our opinion, only for fun, entertainment purposes only. So come join us. Let's have a good time. I'm gonna share with a few people, and as I do that, you all can rate it. So,
Okay, well, I've tried to watch it a couple times. It just was kind of boring this week, so I don't really know what I would rate it a 5.
Not a 5, Cat.
what?
They didn't really do a lot. It was like a big filler.
Oh,
You did?
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. What about you, Joy?
But
It
you're
was a
not
space
alone.
filler.
I would
Yeah.
call it like a 7.5. It moved the story along. But
Okay.
you're not the only one, because somebody else said it was a waste of an episode. I was like, I totally disagree.
What? I liked it. I thought it was like a 7 or 8. Like Sandy.
Really?
I thought it was really
I
good.
enjoyed it. I laughed a lot. It was just a funny filler episode, and it didn't have a whole bunch of fighting. Or I liked it. I just thought it was.
I'm getting so used to little Ashley, who just will come, show up, pass on some gossip, and leave, like she did at the wedding dress shop and everything. She's so funny,
That's
but it just Demisio Springs. Who's that? Who's it? Demisio? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
I sent him a StreamYard already.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't see him. Okay.
No, because he just sent a question asking if we were meeting.
Okay. So let's do this. Let me look at my notes.
I just inboxed him.
All right. So let me do my notes. Why does it say Jordan School? Okay, okay, y'all. Too much stuff popping up. Gotta find my notes. Okay. They setup was real and the double standard was real. It was, hold on. It is just felt like a skit. So you didn't feel like it was scripted? Is that what you're saying?
What was scripted?
She said it felt like a skit. That's what Tori said.
Tell me what felt like a skit, because I don't know if anybody else noticed that there was a mistake in there. I don't know if it was a mistake. Did y'all hear? Was I the only one that heard Giselle say, "Your mic is on"? Your mic is on.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah. When they were sitting at the table, it seemed like I'm rewatching it again as we talk. Because I am going to pause and rewatch it. But there was a part when they were all sitting at the table in the strip club, and you heard Karen. Okay, there were a couple of mistakes. For one, if y'all noticed in the previews, they kept advertising that Sharice was going to say that she was messing with a worker in the bathroom. They showed that like several times. Y'all didn't know that they didn't air that part. They actually
they said something about the bathroom.
No, they did. On my TV, they did.
No, what they said was she was giving bees.
And she said that too. After that, she said both.
I don't think both of them were said.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I just watched it on. I just watched it on
the bathroom was, because that's the part it stuck out when she said it. I was like, why is she telling us?
Because it was two different things. It was two different things. Maybe they cut it for us in the previews. That's possible. But I get irritated because they've done this more than once. They did this before at the beginning of last season when Ashley was pregnant. It was just easier to identify because one scene she was pregnant, and then they redid it again and she wasn't. And I get irritated when they do that
I
because
think they said both. Okay, but let me go to the thing. So that was good. So did anybody watch What Happens Live?
I did.
I watched a clip.
And I
Okay,
just
so-
rewatched it again because I was arguing with somebody online that tried to say that Wendy, she said that nothing happened. I said, that's not what she said.
Who said that they said that?
They said that one of the things that Mia admitted, they were trying to call me a liar because she said that nothing happened on Watch What's Happening Live. I said, that's not what they asked. I said, Giselle and Andy asked her very specific questions. To those questions, she said no. But they didn't. But in confessionals, if you basically, Giselle asked, remember she said when she spread her legs eagle, she said, you didn't say hello? She said no. And then she said Eddie would have to be involved. Then she
Eddie and
first
G.
explained it
Yeah.
in confessionals. But she didn't. What she did say in confessionals that she touched it.
Yeah,
That's totally different from placing your mouth on it.
From licking it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She did not answer.
Look, God is listening.
God is listening. Okay, so I watched it for the first time. I normally watch it live, but I watched it on Peacock. And when I say that, I don't know if Peacock is HD or I don't be paying attention, but Karen looks like she is 75 on Peacock.
My husband always asks, why is she with these young girls?
She looks very old. I know that they say her
I'm like, she's not that old. She looks
good. But Karen looks older than Giselle. Like,
so wait a minute.
Old.
She is.
But no, she looks like 10 years older.
Right. She does. But did y'all notice on Carlos King's show, I posted a clip from it last week. On that clip, he said maybe Karen don't look like she did in her 20s and 30s, but look, she's 60 plus years old, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, okay, is he telling her age? Because I've always thought she was over 60, but nobody questioned that comment. Did y'all notice that comment or did y'all not watch that show?
I didn't see it.
But I mean, I think she'll be 60 this year because the whole 5'9".
Well, he said 60 plus already.
Okay, so Robin and Juan are married. Did y'all already know this?
I did. I've been telling y'all that.
I kept saying they're married, and everybody was like, "No, there's no marriage license. There's no marriage license." I'm like, they are already married. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. We talked about it last week, didn't we? When we went live.
I've been talking about it since the beginning of the season.
Me too. I've been saying.
Demisio said, "Add him on."
Remember, I said we gonna find out she's married either on the last episode when they write the words and kind of tell you where it's going, or we'll find out in.
She's slipping mentally.
Not somebody. Tori said she would be 66. I'm telling you, I know her body is right and she does dress right, but Karen look old. I don't care what nobody say. The lady look old. Oh, D is on here. Okay, no, we don't talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Joy and D do not be talking over each other. Okay, go, Joy.
I ain't saying no. I was just gonna say that Karen's body though looks fantastic.
It looks great,
as far as we can tell.
Yeah,
but
and she looks good with what she wears. What she decides to wear, she looks really good in.
Somebody in the private show. Oh, Demise. Oh, I didn't even.
What did y'all? Let's talk about the scenes. What y'all think about Robin in the wedding dresses? Because that pretty much starts the scene.
Yeah, I was about to go through. Go ahead, Callie.
I like the first one.
Me too.
That was it. I mean, it was okay. She's a beautiful girl that she'll look cute in whatever dress she pick.
It didn't seem appropriate.
Are we talking about the reunion dresses?
No, the beginning of her wedding.
Antoinette Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
When she was putting on her wedding clothes, the wedding dresses.
I didn't
think any of them were appropriate for
what she
thought she was going to do.
Oh, when she was getting Ashley and Giselle.
Yeah, not at all. You didn't think I thought they was okay.
They were just Ashley.
Yes, when Ashley stopped by to.
I mean, I think the first dress she came out in was cute to me too.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like she just needs to wear a little beach dress on the Jamaica on the beach.
Yeah,
right?
A Floyd. Floyd, like something that she really doesn't matter with shoes or
Yeah,
anything
no.
has in it.
You know,
'Cause
my friend just got married in November. We went to Mexico.
Yes.
did she
And
have
she
on
had on a
shoes?
dress very similar to the first one that Robin
Really? Was
picked,
this her
and it
first
was on the
wedding?
beach, and she still had on her 3-inch heels and everything.
Was this her first wedding though?
Very formal. This was her second. So it
Oh,
was.
okay.
She was very formal, right? I had on some sandals and some flat sandals and a dress. I mean, like a
Right.
t-shirt. I was so casual and tacky, it was a mess. But still, she was
And
very
she don't
formal
play
and
nothing.
beautiful.
So you
Huh?
think that, huh? I don't think you're talking to us. All right.
Oh, let's
Okay.
talk about the tea that Ashley dropped and why they were there. While they were
Okay.
there, Ashley kind of came in. She obviously was there for a very short window, and she had something to drop. And
Oh, she gets on my nerves with that. It's so funny.
I actually
Yes,
like
Callie. Oh
that.
my God.
I think that's so funny. I see that as a quirk. Like you can't trust like anything that happened in front of Giselle and Ashley. You know it's gonna be repeated, and it might be
Yeah.
what's the word?
Completed.
Repeated wrong.
Repeated wrong. And I think people know that, but with Ashley, it's funny because she, with Giselle, the difference is Giselle will just say it, but Ashley will say, here's a context clue. There was a lot of coochie stuff happening. Okay, then Giselle, well, were they kissing the coochies or were they
Yeah.
rubbing the coochies? Were they doing like Ashley makes you guess, okay?
Right.
But
Right.
Giselle will
She'll
say,
send you all through the maze. Well, not exactly that, but
Then I will say this. I actually like Mia do. When that girl, she don't, it's amazing that she kind of has a reputation for being a liar, but the things that she talks about and tells the truth about, it's like, wow.
what?
Like that would be
Right.
scandal for anybody else. She like, oh no, yeah. She'd be like, yeah.
that tells me
that?
that she has probably done so much in her life. She doesn't want anything to come up she hasn't already told. She wants to
She
be the one
even
to
got
deliver her own drama.
she even got boundaries and morals with her debauchery.
Yes. The
Because
husbands have
this,
to agree.
this is a woman who has said, and this is how I know she's telling the truth because she has been consistent. Giselle flat out asked her, did she look at it or did she say hello to it? She said no. And Andy asked her the same question. When not Wendy, I'm sorry. When Mia then went into explanation, both times she said that her husbands have to have permission because whatever she's going to do, she don't want to start no scandal. But she's been consistent with that. It's going to be interesting to see how Wendy responds to this. The clips that I have seen of her responding to it in confessionals, Wendy's smiling about it. It's like she's flattered by it.
And I don't get that because, especially, I mean, you do what you want to do. I'm good now. But after your employer rolls up at the end of the show showing John Hopkins has nothing to do with this situation, 2 weeks later, you talking about what's going on with somebody else's vaginal area?
I don't understand why Wendy is on this show.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't make sense to me. If she was coming on this show to kind of be giddy and not have, I think, negative stuff, I don't think it would be as bad. And what I mean negative stuff is my expectation for her may be unfair. And I think that's why I don't like her. My expectation is that she was going to bring a level of emotional intelligence to make these girls almost look silly. I always thought in my head she was going to be the adult in the room, and she's not. She gets dirty with them, so it makes. I think that's why I don't like her, because my expectation of her, which isn't realistic, I get that, but I just don't understand what a woman that wants to be taken seriously so bad would even want to associate herself with this kind of show. It doesn't. Well, it seems like it's counter to what she presented.
Well, but if you think about it, though, what she presented is her mother's dream, not hers. This is hers.
Maybe, but she's not evolving.
Yeah.
Because right now we're still getting, this is still a woman that
is unsure
to win. She talks in a way that she's not making connections with people. Like, do y'all see her have any kind of friendships?
I think Candace tries to force a friendship, but I don't really think there's.
I think it feels like an alliance. It doesn't
Yeah, that's
look
all it
like a
is.
friendship.
Okay, y'all
So I'm
think that,
trying
huh?
to figure out what's her
I
aim
don't
here.
know.
She
I
doesn't
feel
really.
like she friends with Candace for sure. Anybody.
I don't think she's friends with her. Though. It doesn't
I
look
mean,
like it.
your
I mean,
opinion.
They don't sit
go to
next
lunch
to
with
each
Candace.
other. They don't kiki and stuff.
No.
Like you don't see it. I'm not
We went
saying
to
that
lunch
what
with
you said
Karen.
isn't true. I'm just saying we don't see it on camera.
She
Like
went to lunch with
we
Karen. Not
can't
Candace.
stand Giselle, but would sit across from her and not
I
win.
mean, we have to definitely see them Kiki, Candace, and we've seen them Kiki. It's happened.
Yeah. I mean,
When?
she.
I can't think of one Kiki moment.
Even
I've seen it.
when they're
It's
together,
been on there.
Candace sits by Giselle most of the time, and they supposed to be mad at each other.
That's what I don't understand.
Got Wendy.
Yes, it's really weird to me. Wendy appears to be on an island by herself. Like I understood why Karen was. Like it was clear to me that Karen in a lot of situations kind of was an island outside of them, sometimes looking in. But you kind of see Karen as the real adult in the room.
Yeah.
Well,
She piped in
no
when
way
she
around that.
needed to. She piped in when she needed to. Karen wasn't trying to be in the mix, and respectfully so. I had no problem with that. But when Wendy does that, in my opinion, I'm looking at it, it makes her feel disposable. That's what I don't understand. What's her aim here besides money? Because if you're not making genuine contact or friendships, because it's no way even if I walked in the room, if you're my friend, I'm sitting next to you. That's what friends do in the lunch.
They don't sit by each other. Just watch it.
They don't. I don't understand that.
Maybe they're just trying not to show the alliance that they feel some people are already associating them with. Maybe so they're like, yeah, we know, but we got to keep.
There's no reason to align or disalign.
Well,
there's no controversy.
It sounds like it might be because we're complaining. Well, we're talking about it now. It's an issue.
I'm only saying alliance, not as a complaint. As
we clearly can see who her friends are and who are not her friends. It's pretty obvious.
I mean, so we don't ever see them go to lunch together. When she went to lunch on this episode with Karen, and they all talked about a marriage and cheating, and so I'm tired of these people talk about marriages. When in this episode, everybody was talking about everybody's marriage and cheating and all this stuff.
Everybody.
So it's not just one person. All of them. Chris and Candace was talking about it. Chris was a little disgusted with it, but he was talking about it. Karen and Wendy was sitting there talking about Juan and all that. With her, they were all talking about a marriage and cheating.
And then Sharice
was too. I'm saying it was everybody. So it's not just
that's
one
actually
or two cast
true.
members.
Actually, I didn't even think about that. You're actually true. But I tweeted that a couple of weeks ago. I was like, after this episode, this was a couple of weeks ago. Can't nobody say Giselle ruins marriage. I was like, this is
I did up that
marriage on steroids.
Yeah.
They just went for everybody who got a man this season and talked about him. That was the running thing.
So what do y'all think about the exclusion of at the baby shower? Who pregnant? At the bachelorette party of Wendy and Karen.
And I thought that was Giselle. I was surprised to hear Robin say that. Well, I mean, I hear her.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Callie, you're on mute. I don't think she knows.
I was surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I was surprised that Robin called Wendy, I really don't want her there type thing. I didn't like her attitude. When she wasn't the only one laughing at the table when they were talking about Juan and Karen. So I think there's some deep issues between the two of them. I mean, because
Robin is still a man from last year.
If you wanna like look at it in a little bit deeper, think about this. Her and Wendy fell out ultimately because Wendy felt like she was taking Giselle's side or taking up for Giselle.
I mean, she was
mocking that she was about her marriage, about the rumor.
I mean, she was.
That's when they fell out.
But she wasn't. Robin had no idea.
She had no idea.
I mean, I guess if that's what y'all want to say.
Several sets of rumors.
But
But Demisio, let's say that what you're saying is 100% true. They make up, and the very incident, it's now her, and her marriage is on the hot seat, and somebody's putting out information on her that Karen does admit, by the way, that she heard from a blog. Wendy's laughing.
And it's a blog. I put that in my notes. That's why I said that.
I'm not arguing about everybody. We just had this conversation a couple of weeks ago about me and you, and me, you feeling like I laughed or was jumped on the bandwagon between you and Giselle. Okay, I was wrong. She had already said I've been apologizing to you about that. So now here it is. It's on me.
She laughed. It's not the end of the world.
It's not. But you can't argue with me and dog.
Okay, and yet she still, and in the midst of all of that,
then that's why she
in
was
the midst of all of that, she had all of those conversations with Giselle, knew everything that Giselle was saying, and she never told Wendy not one time. So again, okay, Wendy laughed.
She never had that conversation.
She was having. They definitely talked about it. They definitely talked about the rumor.
That has been argued and totally dismantled. Robin has been very specific that they never talked about it. Robin said she refused to have that conversation.
We heard her. We heard her talking about the video.
No, that was a voiceover, baby. That wasn't Robin. That was Ashley and Giselle's conversation.
That was literally manipulated.
It was literally a different conversation.
And more bloggers than us talked about it.
Yeah,
bloggers were really on them because it was so confusing how they laid it out, and we could clearly.
Robin even said it.
Yeah, she didn't say it. That crap didn't happen.
Yes, Robin said. But okay. I feel like
regardless of the fact you don't think she talked about it with Robin, though.
I don't know if she did or didn't, but
we all know they have done.
I don't think that it was an issue that she talked about it. The issue that Wendy had is that crap was on camera. She didn't care that it was a conversation. It was because such a stupid rumor was brought to their platform.
Thanks to Giselle.
Refused to do that.
But Karen just brought a stupid rumor about Juan. What's the dang on difference? Why does she always get a pass?
She admitted that she heard that from a blog.
Karen is a hot mess and nobody calls her out.
Why she get a pass?
I'm still not understanding Wendy laughed. Wendy reacted to everybody at the table. She was even doing the most when Robin was saying what she was saying about Karen. She was screaming and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Wendy's just
understanding.
over the top and make stuff bigger than it is.
So I'm not understanding. Like she was reacting to both of them. So like it's just Robin mean. Robin was being just petty. Simple.
Actually, she wasn't responding to how ridiculous it is. She then doubled down and said she heard it.
I'm talking about Robin mad at Wendy for laughing. She was reacting to both of them.
Doubled at the same conversation. Somebody said, I heard it. Of what's her name said, I heard it. And then Wendy said, I heard it.
I did too. She did.
Doubled down on it. So not only is she laughing at it, she's now doubling down on it. Yeah, you heard it. It was in a vlog. You want to talk about hypocritical? That is hypocritical. We sitting up here had all our fallout about what was in the blogs being brought here, but now this woman is sitting here telling you, and Wendy is the one that asked her, "Where did you hear this from?" She said, "A vlog." So all of this is okay. I have to stop the press and end our friendship because somebody else brought your business from a vlog on TV. But you sitting up here laughing when somebody else is doing the same thing to me? You can't ask me to be a friend that you ain't willing to be to me. That's insane.
She was reacting to both of them. So I still don't understand what the problem is. She was reacting to both of them. She was reacting to the stuff that Robin was saying about Karen. So again, Robin is just being petty. She was reacting to both of them. Do we need to just we just need to roll the cameras back? Like we all saw it. She was definitely screaming when Robin said what she said about Karen. She did a whole damn scream that was just extra as hell and was not necessary.
Then she sat up in her confessionals and said, "Yeah, she was."
We watched it. She reacted to both of them. She reacted to both of them. So
those pictures.
At the end of the
Okay.
day, she still reacted to both of
So
them. It's on the episode.
we're gonna have to get deal enjoy a lot by without each other one day. Okay. So
Because it's on camera, like she's arguing about something that we all saw. She
I
reacted to
really
both
feel.
of
Let me get
them.
my. Can me talk? Can I talk? I really feel like it was a misunderstanding of the laughter because I feel like nobody believed Karen. They were laughing at Karen. They were not laughing
Right.
because they believed it. So I feel like Robin just didn't want her there because nobody believed Karen when she said what she said. Nobody at
They
that
all
table.
thought it was funny. I
Yeah,
thought
they
it was funny.
all thought they all let Karen be delusional and live in her delusion, and it's okay. They let her live in it. I don't think Robin wanted Wendy there, and I feel like if I don't want somebody at my bachelorette party, I just don't want them there.
They want them there,
Right.
yeah.
She should have just said I didn't want her there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Right.
did.
No, she still was
She's
passive aggressive about it.
Yeah, well, she gave a reason for it. So just, we're not the best friends. Why would I want to party with her?
That's it.
That's my main thing about Housewives, y'all. Like they get
Mm-hmm.
me like with the excuses on why they did things. It's just like just say you don't like the person. That would make things a whole lot better. Like I get this for TV, but it's just like, damn, this is not a soap opera. Just say I don't want her there because I don't
It,
like the bitch. I don't want her there. It's that
reality
simple.
TV is a soap opera, though. D. It's like hours. I think it blows my mind. Joy thinks it's okay for Robin to laugh and record, but Wendy can't do nothing.
I mean, that's true.
It's
That is true. That's true.
I don't know. Maybe
Wendy.
it's just something that's not even thought about. You just kind of see them in two different light. Wendy's supposed to be this graduate professional woman that's just doing something on the side. So you might expect to see something different from her than you would Robin,
Right.
who's been at
I
home
mean, look
living
at
with
the
her
politicians.
boyfriend for
I
the past
mean,
13 years.
they are as dirty as they come. So why are we surprised that a damn professor is not all up to par?
I don't think I said anybody was surprised. We still expect different things from different people. That's all I said.
No, I get that.
I just feel,
I
I
get that,
don't
Kelly.
expect anything from Wendy. I just feel like Wendy is not.
did.
She
No.
just
I just feel like I wish we.
Joy.
I guess I feel like I've said this before. I feel like I wish we would have got to see more of Wendy season 5 instead of consistently talking about their damn fights. Like, that
True.
overshadowed
Mhm.
her. I feel like if we would have saw this season 5, we wouldn't have been as surprised as we were came season 6 last season when it was like this new Wendy. You know what I'm saying? Versus we really didn't get to see her like that. Like we definitely was on Monique and Candace the whole time. Like we got a little bit of Wendy with Karen and just and Ashley, just a little bit, but like not a lot. Like
But
she
people
definitely
didn't
was just
like
there.
Wendy. They felt like she was kind of condescending. They felt like she was like, "Call me doctor." They felt like she tried to pull down Karen because Karen didn't go to college. Like Wendy was very like, "I'm up here, you're down here" type of person. And then when she came back the next season, she was, "I'm gonna show you my coochie and my boobs." And
Right.
so
Literally.
She
literally,
couldn't
like
even fit her dresses at that time because her
like
boobs
yes,
were always
yeah.
hanging out the top. Like, yeah, she's just a different person. It is what it is.
She had a Jermaine Jackson sideburns. I like that Wendy.
Oh my God.
Shoe polish.
Not Jermaine
Jermaine
Jackson.
Jackson shoe polish.
I liked her. I really did. I would go to bat for
I
Wendy.
liked her
People
too.
hated her. I mean, that blog stuff that Giselle them did can bring up, I guess, the next season. Everybody was talking about it in the groups, how her husband was cheating on her. She was cursed. Like, they was going in on Wendy. So when it
Yeah.
came to the show, I'm thinking, didn't y'all already dog her? So now Giselle says it is bad, but you was just dogging her in the group. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the people in the groups feel like they can dog everybody, but the people on the show can't. And I don't understand that
Maybe
either.
that is how I think that is how a lot of them feel. Like
Yeah.
that was basically what Wendy was saying. I genuinely think that Wendy like did consider Giselle a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think she considered majority of those women friends actually, and she wasn't looking at it from the reality TV aspect that we know it can be. Like, baby, 1 minute one person might be your friend, and the next season it could be completely opposite, your enemy. And I think Wendy wasn't really thinking about that, and she thought Giselle was her friend. And then when Giselle brought it up and was talking about it, maybe it did hurt her feelings.
It could have. I wish she would have just said, Giselle, this really hurt my feelings. You've been through this.
Yeah.
You know all the cheating rumors. They say Jamal cheats on you. Why would you do this to me? Everybody
But
would have been
maybe
on Whitney's
I
side.
feel like if Giselle would have just had the conversation instead of letting Ashley go
Yeah.
and do it, like I feel like we would have had maybe a better outcome than her cussing them out like that. Like, cause like why? Like just go talk to her. You know she don't even like Ashley like that already.
That's
So like
true.
why? Why would you have Ashley of all people go? And Ashley didn't make it any better. I feel like she just fueled Wendy even more.
So do y'all feel like, because I know a lot of people get mad at like Giselle and who else? Maybe even Candy, but they ask like the questions we want to know. Like if the
That's true.
show, do they not do that? Because I wanted to know what happened at the party and were they really bumping coochie. Like, did y'all want to know or not?
I mean, I did, but I guess Giselle just goes a little too far with it sometimes. That's why people don't like her.
Because she had a little
And
sauce to it.
yeah, and then like I've always said about Giselle, my thing with Giselle is when
What
she
sauce
do
did
this type of
she
stuff, she, huh?
I think there is a difference of spreading rumors, and she knows she added some hot sauce, but she immediately said, "Okay, so I said so and so that she was doing so and so." So, but and it's almost a straightening up situation. The same situation happened with Ashley when she was talking about her friend. Giselle isn't the type to be like, "I ain't say so and so." She was like, "Well, that's what I heard. That ain't right. Okay, my bad." Like she'll take that on her sleeve. She'll
Not all
correct
the time.
herself. I haven't known her not to.
Not all the time.
I mean, give me an
Giselle
example
definitely.
of her
That's
being
one of the
dishonest.
main reasons
I
why
ain't
I
never
don't
known her
really
not to.
like Giselle because she does these things. Then when they say something about it, it's this whole Mary Magdalene act, and that just kills me.
What
What you
does Mary
mean?
Magdalene have to do with that?
Oh
What
my
Mary
god! Like
Magdalene at?
it's not necessarily like that she has anything to do with it. It's more like a metaphor.
It's
Like
almost
she
like,
pulls this whole like Mary Magdalene is like one of Jesus' disciples. Like
oh,
oh
I
my
know.
God, I'm so innocent and sweet. Like that
Oh, that's
kills
not
me.
Giselle. That is a lie. I don't think she.
Do you not know who Mary Magdalene is in the Bible?
I mean, yeah,
Okay, although it's arguably who she is, but she's also arguably associated with being a prostitute. They don't necessarily
I
know if she
mean, yeah,
was,
but I was
but
more
she's
so
also
speaking on it from.
noticeably. So I didn't understand the correlation.
No, not
Yeah,
the
I was
part.
talking about not the prostitute part, but the other part.
The other part, yeah.
Yeah,
So let's talk about prostitution.
Joy.
I mean,
Let's talk about prostitution.
that's what she's known for. There are people who the
It's
only
my
thing.
Yeah,
friend.
I mean, there are parts of the Bible we ain't talking about that. I mean, I can go there about her, but that's what most people know her for, like nothing else, other
Okay.
than she was a disciple and arguably his most loyal. But
So
even
what?
that has a girl.
So what do y'all think about
Go
the
there.
the bump, the coochie lit, the touch? Do you think that Wendy said that Mia's coochie was pretty?
it's believable.
I
It's believable if they were drunk, like they say they were.
Wendy said
I
at
can't.
at BravoCom, because Candace is the one that leaked this. At BravoCom, she was like, they was touching, they was showing each other body parts and touching
Yeah,
and stuff. That's
yeah.
Uh-huh.
literally what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. She said those
But
words.
were they touching at the club or did they leave and
She
start to
didn't
touch?
say. She said they were showing each other body parts in Mexico. Everybody was heavily drinking and they were touching and stuff. And then she was like, that did
She said
happen, right?
Ashley joined
She
in
literally
too.
said that
Yeah,
they did happen, right?
well,
And
the
then,
bus they said that all of them were kissing, and
right.
nobody said no, we wasn't.
Well, Candace, I don't. Was it in the preview of the show?
Well,
Candace
no,
was
no, no,
saying,
no, no. She didn't say Candace. She just said her, me, Wendy, me, and Ashley. She didn't say
Oh,
Candace.
did she not point at Candace?
I thought she
No.
said all of us.
I did too. I'm gonna have to go back
No.
and watch.
I
Okay, I'll
thought
go
she
back and
said
watch.
all of us. And y'all don't find it interesting that she woke up and don't know how she got there in the bathroom? I just ain't getting
Yeah.
that wasted. Like ever.
I am once in college. I was like, what?
I
Really?
No. I
Same
would
thing
never
on Salt
wanna
Lake
be.
City. She woke up with a black eye and doesn't remember what happened. What kind of drinking y'all doing? What's in y'all
Yeah,
drink?
I seen somewhere on Instagram that said they had like literally like a bunch of screenshots from the show of Heather saying that she got the black eye before she even got there.
I think it was from her Botox or whatever. I think it, but they
Because
canceled that
when you
anyway,
look at
right?
those
Her
pictures or
Botox.
whatever, when you
I
look at
think
those pictures, it do look like it was like there before she got there.
yeah, I
That it
think she
just
got
got bad.
Botox and it got close to her eye. But didn't they cancel Salt Lake, right?
I heard
No,
that
I
they
haven't heard that. The season just
I
wrapped.
heard it, but I haven't seen that anywhere.
Officially. Okay.
I wouldn't be mad because after last season, this season just aired. That was tragic, horrible.
So what do y'all think about Giselle grabbing the white penis? Is that a sign she needs to go to the white man?
No.
I
What
just want
I
Giselle to
miss?
find a man, and maybe she'll be a
She
little bit
got
more
men.
peaceful.
Y'all know that.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
got
understand
Well, I
why
mean,
y'all
yeah, we know that. I'm just saying.
got men.
Nobody's saying that she don't got a man, but you know what I
To
really
show it?
mean.
Is that what you
She
mean?
got a young,
Yeah.
stretching man.
But do you
Look,
mean to
got
show
a
a man
young
then?
man.
Is that what
Okay,
No, I'm not meaning that you
no.
have to. What,
No,
Gabby?
it's not canceled. Salt Lake City. It says no.
Okay.
They are returning for season 4.
Oh, they have. Well, I mean, they need to do a little better than this because I can't sit
It's
through another season like that.
It says Bravo Holics will be losing Jen Shaw, but they can still hold on to hope for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City returning for season 4. That's what it says. So who knows?
Do y'all watch Salt Lake?
No.
No.
Yeah, I might peek in and see what Lisa Barlow's got on because she dresses real nice, but that's about it.
You think Lisa dressed nice?
Lisa
Barlow?
Barlow dresses very nice. Yes. Yes. Excuse me. What?
The Taco
Yes, she
Bell
does.
lady?
Mhm.
Taco Bell?
Right.
What happened to Taco Bell?
That's all she
Yeah.
is, Taco Bell and Diet Coke.
What do you mean that's all she eats and drinks?
That's
I
what
don't
she
know about all that. I just see her in her clothes. I don't know.
Okay, let's get
That
into
is
this.
what she said.
What do y'all think about Wendy's and Karen's encounter? Did it seem like that when they were talking about one?
Girl, they was forced to fail because they were not invited to their party. So they need.
I mean, but I feel like it was a key though moment for them.
Where was
They
the
do seem
key or the
cool.
key? Where was the key or the key? Because
I mean, for them,
Oh, they're in their way.
yeah.
that was not a kiki.
Okay.
I mean, they really
Nothing about that was a kiki. We didn't talk about Giselle.
I mean, they were basically sitting there gossiping,
Giselle
which
and
was the
Mel.
same thing.
I'm
Same
getting
thing
there.
they were doing at the damn bachelorette party, gossiping about Karen.
That came.
But no,
before
they were talking about.
Oh,
They didn't know about they were not at the bachelorette party, but they were mostly talking about Juan and how he was squeezing on Karen and all this stuff. And Wendy act like she believed it, in my opinion. When I was watching it,
Well, I didn't get that. I didn't think Wendy believed it. I don't think nobody believes that.
I just think she just was like, maybe that's what Karen was referencing to when she said that.
Okay, because they went back and they was like, "Oh, this is what Karen meant." Oh, now I get it. So I'm thinking,
it's so interesting to me how she likes being attached to Karen so
did
much.
y'all
One
listen
person
to
who
Giselle and them
said
shady their last podcast?
What now?
Did y'all listen to their new podcast?
I didn't listen to that.
I don't watch the podcast at all.
She knew about this girl.
Robin did?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
I haven't listened to the whole thing. I started it. But Robin admits that this girl had been trying to, whoever this girl was, has been trying to contact them. She has sent these screenshots to Giselle, and Giselle told her friend. But she had sent it to everybody. She had sent them to her. Robin said she assumed that she sent this to everybody because this happened before they start filming season 7. So she's been waiting all season for this to come up.
So she knew that Karen was going to bring this up.
She knew somebody was.
So okay, so was Juan messing with the lady, or is this lady just a troll?
You kind of get the impression that he was. I didn't finish the whole podcast. I had only started on it. And I actually forgot about it until like 10 minutes ago. And I've been here all day. I should have listened to it.
I didn't
But
listen to
yeah.
that.
I didn't
Well,
get
I'm
the
getting.
feeling that he was, or else he wouldn't have been trying to pass her around if that's true.
I mean, he had no feelings. I mean, she was a what is one of my students
She
called
might have been like a good time.
She was
I
a
can't
busted
remember.
down.
No, it's
Busted
something they
baby.
call them. No,
I'm
it's
sorry. I
it's
ain't trying
something
to
that
share
boys,
my good
men
time like
call them
that.
kind of girls. Because
Porn?
What you say,
I had a
Callie?
student
I
who
ain't
was
trying to
messing
share
with a
my good
girl.
time like that. I mean,
Me either.
you know,
I'm an only child. I'm selfish. I can't share. I cannot.
I mean, it's,
She was. I don't think. I think this happened a while ago.
I mean, Warren
This
been
happened a
cheating on
long
Robin for a
time.
long time, honey. So if she
So,
ain't left in all this time, then
so
we
does
all
it
know
make
why
you feel like
Warren really there.
And let me
We
say,
all
I don't know if he really messed with him, but I kind of this girl.
No big.
side
we
chick?
all
I
know
don't know.
Robin. We all
I
know
don't know.
Warren gonna leave Robin like running like a
wait a
bat out of
minute.
hell.
Sandy
Soon
said
them
it's a
kids
jump off.
graduate.
Thank you, Sandy. That's the word
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
what it seemed like she is.
Yeah.
But that's not what they called them. My
Yeah.
student he tore me up. I was like, what does that even mean?
I thought it was a
something
bust
like
down.
it wasn't like you
A
a
bust
pass
down?
through.
Yeah, like you just
It
busted
wasn't
down
that
and didn't
though.
leave.
It was like runner. That's what it was. It was a boy. This was the funniest
Oh,
thing
she's
ever.
a runner. She's a track
I had a student who liked this girl, and I guess he must have got her over the weekend. So when she came to school the next week over the weekend, she was on to the next.
Okay.
And my student, I was in the room, I'm sitting by my desk, and the kid, I heard them saying something. She's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I'm going over here with him." He was like, "Oh, you a runner?"
Yeah, it's a song.
Like
She's
it
a
was
runner.
like
She's
he
a
had
track
no
star.
idea.
I
And
got
I looked at my aide and said,
I-
"What does that mean?"
it. Yeah.
And they told me. And I was like, "Oh Lord." But yeah, he told her she was a runner.
She's a runner. Yeah.
So
See,
you
you
just
know
a
that
girl,
song, I'm
he
sure.
didn't know that. He thought he had him one. He thought
No,
he had
she
his
ain't him.
girlfriend.
So Leanne thinks that she believes. So you believe all the truths between who? Everybody?
It's mixed in lies. I
You
agree
mean
with that.
even the stuff Sharice is
I
saying about Karen?
I believe there's some truth in all of it. I can
That's
agree
what we're
with
just
that.
talking about. So it was on the podcast that Robin admitted. Is this what you're talking about, Leanne? Because she just got on.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. She must be talking about that.
So when was this woman? Was it here recently?
I
I'm gonna
don't
listen
know
to it.
when, but it was before they even filmed season 7. That's how she
I
started.
feel like it's been in the last year or two.
They said it was in January of 22.
That's not when the receipt was. That's when the text was.
But so do we care? I mean, what is that? Do we care?
Yeah, I was wondering, was this the
Is
time
there a
when she
dog
was walking
chasing in the
around
background? Demisio, honey, your Rottweiler sounds like it needs attention. Mute.
I was like, I thought that was you, Callie. I'm like, are you okay?
I ain't doing nothing.
Well, I was worried about you.
No
Okay.
Rottweilers over here. Martell's
Okay,
got sugar mamas in them.
Oh my God. So Giselle somebody sent Giselle a picture of this.
Yes.
Is that what y'all saying?
Mhm.
Giselle, why does people send Giselle everything? Like
Yeah.
she is
I believe it. And I actually was surprised that she reads her DMs more because she's talked a lot about that on the show, different things that men send her pictures and stuff. So she in my head, Giselle doesn't interact on social media hardly at all. So that means that she probably is on social media. She just don't react to it, which also tells me she has good impulse control.
Yeah, don't react to it. I say don't.
Yeah, so she has good impulse control because it would be hard for me. It's hard for me when strangers comment on comments that I have, and it's
Joy, we know her.
Right. So I can't even imagine if the conversation is about me and I can't comment. I don't know. That's good impulse control.
You have to, because I'm telling you, some people just get all the attention on everything, just constantly just talked about. I don't think I could handle it. I just don't. And I have a thick skin, but I would be like, this is just too much.
I can handle it
Let me
because
also
my
say
bad. I
this.
be in the comments arguing with everybody.
Let me
Coming
I
ask
bet
y'all
you
this.
do.
Really? I don't.
I absolutely. If I was a celebrity on like a reality show, oh baby, I'll be coming. I'll be right there in the comments with them, baby. And fuck
Can
you,
I
That's
because
ask
I'm
what
y'all
gonna say
this?
what
Latoya
I want to
commented. He
say.
used to say his hugs wasn't tight. Maria.
What do y'all think about Giselle and
Who is to say? Y'all see that comment? Denise,
not
what are you
Wendy,
doing? Are you
Mia's
at the dog
friendship?
fight?
I think he's at work. What you say, Joy? Say it again.
Sorry,
What do
Joy.
y'all think about Mia and Giselle as friends? Because I kind of like them.
Okay,
as friends.
I have this in my notes. Okay, so Karen thought that Mia was going to be the person to not like Giselle. She brought Mia on to
dislike
go at
Giselle?
You think so?
because she's like, don't talk to me. Schedule something with my assistant. Remember when Mia came on,
Oh yeah.
she was anti Giselle and Robin. But that didn't last long because people want to be with Giselle and Robin. So
I kind of like them as friends
they
because
have a
to
group
me,
text and everything. They talk about it.
yeah, they do.
On
I
at
kind of like. I like them for some reason.
I
And
like
what
them
y'all
too,
think
but
about
I want to
Ashley and
hear.
Mia
Mia
can
having
go.
the same
Period.
jumpsuit?
I want to hear Giselle get answered. I want to hear Giselle get asked questions that she will answer. Because right now, it's just Giselle asking everything of Mia because she knows Mia's going to talk. I
Yes.
won't know how good their friendship is until things are reversed.
Until
I
Mia
mean, we
asks
all
Giselle,
know what's gonna happen.
Giselle ain't gonna answer. She ain't gonna tell
Giselle
y'all
not
nothing
gonna
about this
talk.
young boy. This young boy, you ain't gonna know nothing about him.
And we shouldn't. Is he even of age? I mean,
He's
no.
40.
I mean, I would hope so.
He
He's
like
I would
40.
hope
34
so.
or 35.
Well, he's older than Candace, I'm sure, and Ashley, because Luke is. And they all at summer house. They old. They just act young.
What did y'all think about Ashley and Mia in the same jumpsuit?
Let me show this. Hold on. Callie, I gotta show it. Hold on, let me find it.
That was funny.
I thought that was so cute.
You
Wait, but
heard them. I think they got the same
Look,
style.
what y'all think?
Same bag.
look, I put them all in it. All
What you
in it.
think?
$12.99.
Oh my god.
Does everybody look good?
Oh, can we talk about the reunion looks real quick?
Yeah, well, yeah,
At
but
the
no,
end. Can we do that at the end?
No,
Wendy
that's
looks
the end.
cute
Yeah.
Let's
in
wait
it.
for the end.
Yeah,
Let's
Wendy
wait
looks
for the
cute.
end. We
All of them
almost
look
done.
cute. Except
What
for
did y'all think about how they was dressed for the bachelorette party though?
So that's my question. I have a question. Everybody
what
had
they,
on lilac
oh,
or
the lavender. Is that what? Okay.
Like Candace and that other lady. Why didn't they get the memo?
So that's
I have no idea why they
Well,
showed up in black.
Sharice probably didn't. There probably wasn't something in her size that was cute in a lilac.
But she had lilac on in her color scheme. It
Oh
just
my
was
God.
more.
She
Yeah.
had purple on. It was mostly dark.
Oh, okay, darker.
Yeah, yeah. Candace was traveling from her world tours. Okay, and so she
Okay.
didn't have time to wait on lavender. She went ahead and put on her
But she
lavender.
having that little ugly lavender short set. She got a lavender outfit.
Is that why?
You
Is
remember
that
ugly
why
short
Karen
set?
had that lavender fairy looking dress in her confessionals?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
she could go to the.
What
y'all
y'all
think about-
What I thought everybody looks pretty cute.
I thought everybody was cute. I thought that's
And Ashley was like, we two hoes. We the only ones
Got
gonna
a
wear
whole
this.
nother hoe.
And I'm like, okay.
And then Mia said she the anaconda.
And
Ashley the
be
garden
a
snake.
guard snake.
that was
they
cute.
looked cute.
Yeah, I think they
What
look
y'all
That
think
took me
about
out.
Karen and her wig sitting up here talking about Giselle and her confessional? And it looked like she got on that same skunk looking wig in this
She did.
episode when she was signing her candle contract, taking a picture, not because she doing boss moves, so she can damn Robin. I had something to do too.
Why
Yeah,
would
because
she
some
do that?
co-workers, Latoya, what did she just say? Was that Latoya asking about the kids meeting him? Some
Not shitty.
my co-workers when I worked they met my daughter too. Because I wasn't planning on nothing long term with them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
no big deal there. I used to bring them to work with
But
me
I think
sometimes.
this
Come on,
man's met
have
her
me
kids,
visit the
right?
stove. Huh?
Didn't he meet her kids though? Or was that a rumor?
I think
Didn't
he
the young
met them.
boy
I
meet
think
her
in previews.
Yeah.
In the previews he's met the kids. Latoya's comment was saying something about he
let's
must
see.
be important since he met the kids.
Okay.
I'm like, well,
Well, see, I think after Sherman, Giselle is
I
scared to bring
also
him
think
in.
that whenever your mama's sneaky link pop up in the press, you should introduce.
No, stop! You cannot get under there. Move.
I mean,
when your mama stinky link.
Sneaky
Oh my
link
God.
pops up in the press, you
Child.
do have to introduce it to your team.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
Okay.
I
But
mean, it
don't
ain't
y'all
like
think
it
that-
was one thing if it was just a secret. A secret is a secret. But I got a cousin, honey. She been dating this guy for 3 years. He still ain't married children. And when I say been with him, she know his whole family. I'm like, and he hasn't met her children. Like she's like, he got to be for real, for real.
Right.
And I mean, some women are like that, but I do agree. If your mama, and I'm sure them girls are not two, they know if they mama been associated with somebody, you should introduce them. I don't think she had a
maybe
choice.
because they've already been with the blogs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I would want to find out that my mama got a boyfriend on the blog.
What do you mean? Who's shooting into
Latoria, what are you talking about?
I wouldn't either. That would be horrible if my mom was
That don't
celebrity.
mean
I
she
found
gotta
out she got a
hang out with them.
boyfriend.
Them girls don't need babysitting. He gotta
Okay, they
hang out
almost
with them.
grown.
They
I
grown.
mean,
Is that what
I
you're
mean,
talking about?
y'all didn't say no when Portia was letting old Simon let the baby get in his lap and they just met.
Oh, we said
Girl,
something.
that
yes,
girl,
we
girl,
did.
that
We
bothered
said
me.
We
something
talked
about
about it a lot.
We said
Actually,
something.
some other people
yeah,
didn't.
that boy don't need to hang out at her house. He don't even live there.
Yeah, like
It's
Ashley and her go
it's
see
not
him.
like he around the corner. That dude don't even live there. She just
And you
ain't got
know-
to meet him at Motel 6 no more.
Well, you know that Bravo is doing a whole bunch of like collabs with shows up the Bravo.
Not Motel 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
Motel
where the
6,
collab
honey.
is coming in at?
So I wonder if they're trying to get a collab with her, Ashley, Luke, and this dude.
Oh, I did see that because he.
Did you read
Y'all
that?
watch Summer House?
No, but Luke and Ashley are not dating anymore from what.
Well,
No.
she was just at something that he had. He opened up a
Yeah,
restaurant.
she
She
was.
was there.
Okay.
So
Do y'all? I said y'all don't watch Summer or Winter
I
House.
can't watch them little stupid
Mm-mm.
children.
Child, they just as
Y'all gonna watch
drama-fied
them
as the
more?
Housewives.
They're gonna
They
have
just seem
some-
like dorm rooms. They seem like college students, and
But
they're
they're
all
older in their
girls.
30s.
It
Yeah, I
sounds
know,
too
but they
real
seem like
world to
college
me.
students that it's like past time to have jobs and stuff, and they just aren't there yet.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they do have a job. The show is the job.
Okay, Demarcia, that's
I'm
nice.
just playing. I'm just playing. I know what
You
you're
know what I mean?
saying. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, okay. But I think if Giselle's having fun with this man, I think she's not going to bring a man on the show because
Right,
of Sherman.
Sandy.
What do y'all think? Is it because of Sherman she won't bring anybody?
Probably so, because they drug her about Sherman and Jamal. She probably ain't gonna never
I don't
bring
think
nobody
she
on
will,
there.
but I think she
No.
should because
People are
it's
cruel.
All the shit,
People are
all the
so
shit
cruel.
she done did in the past, they just
I
knocking
think
the
the
whole back
only
on
time
Giselle.
that she could
She bring him in.
probably would is if this was a guy
What Giselle do?
that it wasn't pursuing her. She was already like
What she gotta do?
engaged and she didn't have to anymore. That I can see her doing. I don't see her bringing somebody she just dating and she don't know where it's going. Like the guy, if she decides to bring a guy on the show, she know where it's going. And I don't think she is. If she found a real deal and she could walk away, especially if her girls are gone, she would walk away from this show.
Yeah, I think
I think she gonna.
You think Giselle would walk away?
Yeah, I think
if we had money like that and she didn't need the show no more, please, that lady would go.
Literally goes to work. When they were talking, when Ashley was talking to her, and she said, "Girl, you got to stop going to bed at 8:00." I said, Giselle's like, when the cameras go down, I'm going to bed. I noticed that Giselle don't really hang out for real after that filming. Like she does what she really does see this as a job. And
I mean, it is a job.
While she will come and support people off camera, I ain't trying to hang out with you so and so's. Past, she'd have turned it to Karen because you know that's what Karen. Karen won't even hang out with them when they not filming. And she told
I remember Giselle said that at the reunion one time.
Yeah, she said you only came with us when she and Karen said yeah. But I think that she likes to do fun stuff like the bachelorette party and stuff that's playing. But if it's just going to the club, hanging out, Giselle's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and she gets a bubble gut a lot too. It seems so. She needs her
Yeah.
time alone.
I'm gonna tell y'all something funny that I was watching the other day. I've been watching Housewives of Potomac from the beginning, and then
Uh-huh.
the argument between Robin and Karen, season 3, episode 1, is forever funny to
What
me.
was
Cause baby, when they was arguing about when the taxes first came up, and Robin went to dinner, and she was trying to ask Karen about really to be messy and shit for Giselle and them, and Karen got mad and was like, "It take what she said, no.
it
She was
takes
like, you
millions
have
to
to
owe
make
millions. You
millions,
gotta
yeah.
make millions to owe millions.
That
Yeah.
argument was so funny. Karen said,
Yeah,
you
that was
way by yourself in Hanover. I was like, oh my God.
yeah, that was me
Not
and
she in
Karen.
Hanover. Well, I
Um,
mean, she was being funny about Great Falls, though.
I thought that was me. Anyway, how do y'all do? Okay, Candace album. How do y'all? Has anybody heard? How's it doing? Like, is it
I
on the
like that
charts?
album.
But is it like on the charts? Like, how do we know how she's
I
doing?
haven't heard
It,
where it ranks at or anything, but
it
there
was on the Billboard Hot 100 R&B chart.
Oh,
there is
okay,
not one bad song on her album. I'm telling you, seriously. I mean, for her to
okay,
be, this is her first album. I mean, that's a really really good album. And it's a
okay,
tribute.
Candace.
I agree,
She's a little
Callie.
nervous when she first starts singing live, it seems like, and then she kind of pops into it. She has some kind of talent or some heck of good writers. Her music is really good.
Okay, I hope she does well.
Because
Hmm.
I love her song Benefits with Q Parker. That is my song.
Yeah, that I like that one.
Yes,
Now, what
yes.
about
Oh, I
the
love that
candles?
song.
How are the candles doing with Wendy
Karen
and
and
Karen?
Wendy and Mia Campbell were doing good.
Okay,
Well, so Karen ordered 8,000 candles, and
for
she
ten
gave a
thousand
ten
dollars
thousand dollar deposit. Now,
deposit.
how much she got to sell that for to make a profit? Where's my
I,
mathematicians? Because it
I
didn't
was
sound
a lot.
profitable to me.
How much are they?
I'm
Well, if the candles
assuming
are
they're more
$40,
than that.
what if they're
Yeah,
$40?
they're $40.
Do 840
Because
and
I
tell me
was
how much
like,
that
Karen,
is.
were you about
Do
to waste?
what? Do what numbers?
8,000 times 40. If that's how much they cost, I'm assuming.
Eight
Do you know
thousand
how much the
times
candles are?
40.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
$320,000.
yeah, she
Okay.
makes
And
some
she
money.
put down a $10,000 deposit.
Yeah,
So okay, God, I wish I knew. There's nowhere out
If
there
you
that tells us
trying
how
to
much she made last.
divide 8,000 into 10,000, is that what you're doing?
well, she's paying almost 2,000 a candle. 2,000, right?
That's
$2
only
a
like
candle.
$1 something a
Almost
candle.
$2 a candle, less than.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not bad.
So, see, that's the
But that
part.
was just a deposit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
I
don't know how
wonder
much
it
it
was
really is.
probably way more than that.
But
That's
what
the
do you
part of
think
Because
the
about
show
the
I like to
holiday?
see.
Why adding
Seeing
one
some
wick
of
for the
these people
holiday?
really
That
do
didn't make
business.
sense to me. It's the same sense, but just with another wick.
See?
I was just trying to figure this out. But I hope
Yes.
they're doing good.
It's another
Uh,
wick.
I think that's all I had. Oh, there are steaks and lobster at a
well,
strip
I got a
club.
couple of things that when they got to the what did y'all because been an argument of why do you think they went to a girl strip club versus a male strip club?
Because nobody want no D's swinging in their face.
I said that too because I think generally speaking,
Yeah.
we could look at the art of
Mm-hmm.
of a woman on a pole because even though we know that it is definitely have some negative connotations to it, it you have to be extremely strong, extremely flexible. We can see the art in
Yeah.
pole dancing, and without it being overly sexual.
I would rather go to a women's strip club than a man. I used to live at the
I
male strip
definitely
club
don't
though.
like male
I
strip.
did. My college years, I went every week.
I've
Thug
only been
Passion
to
was
the
my favorite.
male one time. I went there for
Girl,
my bachelorette party.
I
But
loved
other than that, I've been to the girls ones a lot more too.
I've never actually been to a strip club.
it. Joy,
You
we
have
gonna
not?
take it. I like the strip club. So what do y'all think about Sharice's tea at the strip club?
I was just gonna say that before we get there. Okay.
thirsty,
It was what?
Before we get
thirsty.
to that, can we get to what Candace dropped on Ashley?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Now, why didn't Ashley get upset at that?
Ashley
I
don't
feel
get
like
mad.
Ashley not one of those type of girls that get upset about that
She
type
don't
of
get
stuff.
mad like
Okay,
that.
Ashley is one of the type of girls that get upset about it. That's why she went so hard making sure she dogged Candace when she told Candace about the rumors on Chris. What do you mean she don't get upset? She said she did
But
it
she don't.
because of Candace,
She
because of the
actually
way
said
Candace has
she
done her.
processed, she hears. She actually said, I
Yeah.
process, I hear, you
Yeah, so
don't.
she might not act a fool in that moment, but she takes
I
it
don't
with
think
her.
she's surprised though. I think that's the thing, is that Michael has been toying
Mhm.
with her. He's got her one foot in and one foot out. Let's buy a house. Then
And the
maybe
fact that she's confused
yes,
on which direction to
I'm not
go.
dating, so you're not. I heard you're dating. I'm not dating, so you don't date. Okay.
Yeah, he's
He
Yeah.
just
manipulative.
Which I don't understand how hard it could be to leave that old ass freak
I,
alone.
I
It's
really
hard
think
because
she
he has
loved him.
guaranteed
I
money and
think
she's a little
that
nervous.
she loved him a little. Now she's
Yeah.
secure in the bag because she grinning about it from ear to ear. She's because it's so funny that Candace looks at him like that dude is disgusting. How could she like him? He looked like whatever that little creature
Gollum,
was
my
from
precious, my
yeah.
precious.
But I could say the same thing about Chris. Chris is so unrefined. For the life of me, she could have got a hood dude to do better than that.
Chris?
Like
I mean, Chris look a whole lot better than Michael,
this
honey.
ain't
Why do you
about
say
what he
he's
look like. He is
unrefined? What do you mean?
unrefined. Like
How so?
Candace comes to the reunion looking like $1,000,000. He come looking tacky, fold up his pants with some sneakers on. He's unrefined.
Okay, most of the guys end up putting on sneakers when they're dressed
He's
to the nines.
unrefined.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
I
guys
don't
put
think
on
that of
sneakers
him.
with suits.
He's
Yeah, they always doing the sneakers.
unrefined. There is nothing about him that says that he's got a piece of like my whole. I ain't gonna even go there.
I'm gonna just say this. I've always said Candace is the prize. He is not.
He's
He
not.
came up when
Yes.
he got with her, and there's
Yes,
nothing wrong
like
with it.
he
We see
is.
the opposite.
He is not refined.
Ashley
she
and Michael
got
are the
a hood
opposite.
dude and did
Yeah,
better than
Candace
that.
has the stuff.
What? You make it sound like he's horrible.
I don't
Right.
think he's horrible.
I don't get that at all. I
disgusting.
think Chris is fine. I mean, he's not out there acting like some
I mean, he got
double
like
wide
3 baby
trailer
mamas. I mean,
person
come
or-
on,
I mean,
man.
he is he literally is
If he
working
was
on
a
his
black man,
third
y'all would be like,
baby
she with
mama.
this black
One of them
man
he don't
with 3
even
baby
talk to.
mamas
Like,
who
it's
ain't got a
like-
job. Who's down her. Y'all would be dogging him a little more. But I
Okay, I
do
didn't.
think that
Both of
he
y'all were talking at the
to
same time. I'm
elevate
not sure
himself.
which one of y'all didn't hear. So you're saying Chris has multiple jobs? What'd you say?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, what'd you say? What was you saying?
Last season, he didn't even have a job. Like, what black man would we had not gotten on if he's sitting up there trying to be her manager?
Okay, but oh God, okay. How long
got
you been
a lot
on
of
here?
baby
Because
mamas,
I was
Callie.
about to say something that would probably take us longer. I'm just gonna shut up.
Okay, Chris was definitely working while he was being her manager. He was still catering and stuff
He was.
and working at the restaurant. He just wasn't full time like how he is
at the
now.
restaurant. He was doing jobs.
I mean, it's so
but he
weird
was
because
not
he was
working at the
working.
restaurant.
We all know that he was working. We all know he has the ability to work. We also know he can read and write. Yeah, you will defend Martell's uneducated butt all up and down the sidewalks. I'm just saying. Suddenly, Chris is bad. Come on now, Joy.
I didn't say Chris was a bad. Well, he might be.
Well, you did.
I mean, first of all, I'm a woman that I'm
Kelly.
a woman that believes that any man that don't have a relationship with his kids isn't worthy of ever entering my womb.
I mean, wasn't the kids on the
What?
show recently?
Period.
He has 3
I thought
kids.
he does
does
have
have a
relationship with
relationship
don't
with
kids,
2
talk
though.
of them. The
One
oldest
of them he
kid
don't
is
talk
a
to.
teenager, right? But not because
One
he
of them he
doesn't want
don't
to talk
talk
to
to.
Joy.
Yeah,
Hold on.
crazy.
It's not because he doesn't want to talk to him. He said he's tried to. The guy's a teenager now, right?
One of them he don't talk
I
to.
didn't say he was broke.
Okay,
I
let's
just
just-
said
all
that
right.
Candace was the prize. Candace is on a higher thing than him, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth. And it's fine. But, you know, she's the prize. Like, he better not ever leave Candace because she is his prize. But yeah, you do take up for the Martelli of it all. So I
I mean, come
can't
on.
back you up, Joy. Talking about Chris.
Yeah, Chris is bad. Chris, ain't nothing wrong with Chris.
So Steak and Lobster is at the
Strip
little
club.
strip club. So Mia is not a
Chris
liar.
is actually one of the few good housewife husbands in my opinion.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the nice, more respected people on any of the shows. But, you know, I guess him being a cook just ain't enough.
Do y'all think that
Unless
he's
his
been
name
portrayed
was
as the angry
Martell.
white man this season? Because he's always looks. They try to make him look angry, even when they showed the clip to the next preview of the next show.
They
And like they
probably
had him sitting on
assumed.
the porch, with a little growl on his face, being
I mean,
upset.
he kind of has a right to look bad this season, don't you think?
But I mean, are they trying? They seem like they're painting him as that. Like some people I've been seeing, they like he just can't let nothing go. He's like another housewife. Have y'all
I
not been seeing
mean,
those?
that's not him to me.
But
He
I'm
ain't
just
like
saying what I've
Peter.
been reading. So y'all don't
He ain't
agree.
like Peter. He ain't like Peter to me. That's how Peter was to me. He was like one of those type of dudes to get stuff going in the group of women and stuff. Kids don't even like to be around when they be arguing.
Yeah. He was
And
kind
he
of
even
upset that they
removed
were talking
Kevin.
about each other's marriages. He
He
said,
looked
"Oh,
like he
so
come
now
home
y'all
every
talking about
day and put
another
on the
husband."
same jogging pants.
But he comes home.
And he wear his tennis shoes with no socks.
He does come home, Joy. He doesn't
Whoa,
have
look
the
at the way
side
she
chick and the
frowns
side
at me.
What's
We
baby.
can
wrong with
talk about
wearing
Martell all
no socks
day.
or tennis shoes, Joy?
Girl, they smell. I can smell them all the way over
No.
here.
They say so Michael has multiple baby mamas?
His children are grown.
I didn't know he had multiple baby mamas. Was
I
he not
don't know if he
married?
got multiple, but I know he has a son and a daughter.
Was he not married?
Yeah, he was married before her. Because I know he
Yeah.
has a son because Ashley filmed with him once. Remember, he was the one that saw Karen with the dude.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because they were saying that she was with a white guy, and they were like, "That was my stepson, you idiot."
Yeah, I remember that.
That's how I remember.
Yeah. But anyway, I do feel like Michael doesn't have relationships with his grown ass kids, which is why we never see them on the show.
Ashley
Oh,
does.
I don't know. I don't really know much about
I know
Michael.
Ashley has a relationship with the son because she's actually mentioned him, and the whole thing about Blue Eyes came from Michael's son.
Did we talk about Sharice's rumors or no? Because I feel
Let's
like we
talk.
had.
Let's go there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, can we go
You
to
have, I
Sharice?
think.
No, you just said she was thirsty. So y'all believe them or no?
Yes, and I think everybody else does.
Everybody
I
at that
think
table did.
I think that's why Karen was trying to get us. That was probably what do you
I
call
mean,
it?
I'm not saying that I don't
What do you
believe it,
call
but
it? A
I just
I don't think
Some of that stuff true, some of it ain't.
some of it true, some of it ain't.
Y'all don't think that scene at the beginning of the season when Karen said, "Can we have eye candy?" I
Yeah.
wonder, was that a callback scene? And they throw in fillers sometimes when they want something, and they'll have. I do wonder about that because what's the probability of Karen asking her husband on camera? Didn't you say I could have some eye candy? What
like he's
woman
gonna remember.
says
He's
that?
he,
still trying to climb up the
he said
stairs.
that before
But
in the earlier
he
season.
did say, that's why I wonder sometimes if it's scripted, because this is also the same season where she says that whole thing unfolds with Giselle about that's it's little bit things like that because it just seems like it fits too much like a mystery. Like
Well,
when she had told Giselle that somebody squeezed her
hugged
to the
her real
right,
tight.
her
Well, I feel like
vertebrae.
Karen did the Monique this season when she went on live before it's kind of started or when it was showing and was trying to say, I don't mess with that woman. They lied to me. Like she tried to make herself look better because she knew what was coming.
Yeah. She was
So
doing
So
damage
yeah,
control.
yeah, she was
Mm-hmm.
she did that this year. Tori, what
but
Like
you
what
why
got to
would
say?
Robin
Oh,
was
we didn't talk about
doing.
Sharice yet,
Oh.
but go ahead.
why
Go
would
ahead.
Karen hold that information?
I have no idea.
She
It
said
was
she was
so
gonna weaponize it, and that's why I don't understand why people
And
let
that's my
Karen
point.
get
Weapon.
away with
So
stuff.
are you
She
weaponizing
weaponized it.
it with the
I
right
don't
guy?
know
Was
why
that going to be
either.
the weapon for any guy that did something that might have one of their wives piss you off? I don't. Karen is just. I don't know what to believe from
Yeah,
her.
like
Robin
Oh, the
did
same way
say that it's
Giselle held it
possible.
in and weaponized it. Oh, okay.
no,
She did
let me tell
say
you, this is what she said on her
I
live. If
didn't
you want to
hear.
go watch it, I'm not going to say anything unless this woman does something to me. That's
And that's my
weaponizing.
point.
That is That
Right.
is a part of it.
And
She
which
said that
one of them
herself.
don't do that?
I didn't say that.
Which one of them don't do that?
Who else did that?
Who
Name
else
one
is fucking
person
being
on
held
that
so
show
hard?
that
I have
doesn't
not
do
seen
that.
anybody hold
Ribs are
back
back at the
information
birth
until
canal
they
or
could
whatever she
weaponize it.
said.
How
But her.
about
Who else has had that situation?
Giselle could have talked about what Chris did last season, but she held it to this season. So
But
I'm
that
on
wasn't
it. Look,
weaponized
It
nothing. That
happened
was
at reunion.
I'm with you on
That
Yeah,
that.
I was
happened
just
at
gonna say
the
it happened at the
reunion last
reunion.
season.
see,
The
that
only
was not.
time
She
to
did
talk
not go
about it,
online and say, if you do
well,
something
I
to
come to
me,
say
I'm
this.
going to
That
jail. That's
whole club
weaponized.
scene
That's
was
not.
indeed a setup. It was a setup done by
But that's not
Robin to
weaponizing
give
something.
Sharice
That's a
time
different
to say
definition.
what
We can
she
say
want to
that.
say and to dog Karen out.
I
All because she
agree.
mad because what a Karen said and what Karen said so happened to be true because a woman came out and confirmed it. So therefore, Robin need to sit down. I did not like that setup, and I just think that was just totally BS. Some things that Sharice said do sound true, and some things she said sound like a lie. We will
What sound
never
like a
know.
lie?
We will never
I
know.
think the part when she said Karen was fucking in the bathroom, I think that's a lie.
Oh, you think so?
I think
Yeah,
so as
but I
well.
believe the other shit she said
But
Uh,
about
what it is, it
Blue
sounds like
Eye.
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
tell you
jealousy
why I
and hate
believe it.
because
This
Karen
was
can
a
have a
running
Hold on,
side
thing.
Joy.
It was
and
Or
still
you
be
hear Tori?
married, but they can't, and their husband done left them. That's what it seemed like, especially when it comes to Sharice, who was begging and whining and
actually,
wanted to
if you
hold
go
on
back
to
and
Eddie
watch like
so
season three
bad,
or
but Eddie didn't
four,
want her.
Karen, I mean, not Giselle, Sharice actually said in an argument, "You're also known as the drunk lady in a bar." This was like season
Yeah,
3 or 4. This whole running thing about when Karen gets drunk if you are a fan of this show and been watching it, has been a running thing almost every season.
So Sharice
It's
Ben knew
obvious,
about it, so now she want to release it. Isn't that the same thing what Mo just described?
but
Knowing something and holding it to
but
weaponize
Sharice
someone,
has been
like
around
I
for
said,
years.
all
after
of them
the
have done
22.
it.
But she's already known this information for years.
They've
This isn't
always
I
new.
won't have to do one.
The only thing that
remember
was
in
new
Monique's
was
That's
the
what I'm
basement.
saying.
relationship.
She used it to weaponize it
Basically doing
against
the
What did
same
she
Karen.
thing.
weaponize
It's
though?
the
All right.
same thing.
Damn,
She
it's not
knew
What
this
going
did
to stop
what?
the
information.
same.
Why did she
Okay,
say this
maybe
information in
y'all don't know what
season one?
weaponize means,
Why
so
did
I'm
she
gonna
say
let
Yeah,
y'all
it in
just
season
say it that way.
one?
couldn't.
That's not
she
weaponized.
is going to define weaponized for us. Come on
No,
now.
I'm gonna let
That's
you
right.
speak to
That's
that.
Couldn't.
right. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
no, Mo just find it for you. So
That's
therefore,
not
I'm
what I
just using
defined. That's not just because
the
she held
same
it back.
definition she used
No,
back
that's not
towards
the.
you. Sharice
That's
been
not.
known this about Karen. So why did she say it in season one?
That's
Why
not
did she wait
weaponizing
until
though.
Karen got on her to come back and no, matter of fact, it's not weaponized. It's called being vindictive.
That's better. Thank you. This totally different things. Go
That's
ahead.
Thank you.
worse.
Totally
That's
Yeah,
worse.
different.
that is
But
No,
worse.
you know
no.
what's funny?
Vindictive is
Why
vindicating
when
yourself. When you
production,
vindicate yourself, that's not always negative. You can
yeah,
vindicate yourself and be vindictive.
yeah.
At the
Okay,
end of the
go
Listen,
ahead.
day,
what
Sharice
did
is
y'all
jealous
think
of
Go ahead.
about
Karen. At the end
production?
of the day.
What did y'all think about production asking each one of them in confessionals, not
Mm-hmm.
each one, but most of
Most
them
of them.
in confessionals had they heard them, and every last one of them have, including Mia.
Mia said she didn't hurt, and then she turned around and said she did. Mia is
She,
a liar,
she
so why
actually
should we
didn't say
believe
Yeah, I don't
anything.
believe
anything
me.
When
that
they
Mia
We
asked
can't
said?
her,
believe
she
me on
I
that.
don't
actually was
believe
like,
non-liars.
We
she
can't.
No,
Like,
actually
she's
oh,
not
just
did.
listening.
like
She's just
We
trying
Karen
to.
cannot
said she
believe
heard
Mia.
about Robin, and all of them doubled down and said they heard it, but Robin claimed it was a lie, but then it ended
Right.
up being the truth. Come on
She
now,
did
you
actually.
can't
She
pick and
didn't
choose who
say
you believe and who you
anything.
don't. If you're gonna
She
believe one,
actually
believe the
didn't
next.
say it. Robin actually didn't say anything. She called Brian. She called
Oh, and
Juan,
what's the reason why you calling your man to ask him that? Because part of you believe it's true.
because
Because if
they
you didn't
talking
believe it was true,
about him.
you wouldn't
I
entertain it.
think
Okay.
You wouldn't
I,
entertain it.
I think because Karen said the lady looked like her. That confused Robin.
No.
Because the
That
And
lady
lady
looked
right.
like Angela off for 90 days. She was
that lady didn't look
That
like
is the
Karen.
funniest part.
Because she
That
was
is,
like, is she old like Karen? Like she was trying to figure out if this was the same woman, maybe. I don't
Well,
know.
I think what Sharice did, it doesn't matter because guess what? The fans still don't like her and we still don't want her there. She might well get over it. She put together a show, a group of ladies, and guess what? She is the X factor. No one wants her there. Bye, Sharice.
Not by Sharice. I think
I mean, this
I
don't.
just let's see. I just really feel like y'all people who like Karen let her get away with too dang on much.
Well, I don't
I
Yes.
like
don't
Karen. I'm
understand.
Team Candace. But I
I
don't
don't
like Sharice
understand.
because Sharice is boring. She brings nothing
Yeah.
interesting to the show. She's not interesting. Then she come on there with them old lady outfits. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
god.
They going to the
Not them
strip
old
club. Here
lady
she come,
outfits.
looking like
I
she done
mean,
went to
Karen just
Play-Doh somewhere.
has a better
Talking about she
personality
going to
than
the
Robin.
Latoya
movies.
said she got
Robin
on
is
old
very
lady outfits.
boring.
I mean, I
Her and
agree.
Tiffany dress
Look,
at the same
I
little
actually agree
strip
that
club.
Karen is more interesting because she's delusional. But I
Yes.
did kiki a little when Sharice
Look at
said
mom.
I should have been the one to put on her. Remember when she said I should have been the one that
To
gave
put
her
a
her bridal
girl.
shower? Girl, I cracked up when she said that because it can't be two older ladies. I'm older that fall in there because Giselle is older. She
Yeah.
act old after camera. She don't act old
And
while
then
on
you
camera.
also, what I don't like about Cherie style is, you know how back in the days they used to make the clothes for the big girls, and it was always
Uh-huh.
those flowery type of clothes. That what she wears. She irks me. She really do. I don't like Cherie. I don't.
You don't like Sharice at all.
I like
No,
No,
I
her
don't want
clothes
to
are
either.
the way she
I
dressed
like
makes me like
Sharice
it.
because Sharice actually knew people. Like she actually had real connections. She really, really, she had so many connections to people in the when I first saw this show. I don't know if y'all remember the show, the game they used to come on.
Oh, I gotta talk about that too. Go ahead.
Y'all
Loved
remember the
it.
game they used to come
Hmm.
Yes,
on
the
still?
game is actually rebooted.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's on Peacock or Paramount or some stuff.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
is on Paramount
Mm-hmm.
because I've been watching it. I thought Sharice was like the Kelly. She was the head of like the basketball wives.
Well, she is. She
And
is.
so
And
she
you saw
kind
how
of
Kelly got booted off the show for a good season too.
she
Hey,
Like
actually
who?
didn't get booted. She left.
Kelly?
Okay.
She
Did you say
actually
Kelly?
demoted
Who's Kelly?
herself because she couldn't
Kelly died?
divulge. Yeah, she actually got a full contract one year. In the
Why are we
interview,
talking
she
about
said
basketball?
she demoted
Mm.
herself.
Okay, y'all. Let's stay on task because it's 7 o'clock. Okay. So, do y'all believe that Karen, what's his name, is Karen's driver because she couldn't drive herself due to the
You
I guess
That's
DUI?
because she got too many DUIs. They
Yeah,
say
that's
she
yeah, I
I
don't
think
have
did
a
so
believe
too,
license.
that.
Brent.
You
They
believe
said
that
she don't
part?
have a
Oh,
license.
absolutely. And I think
Yeah,
it's
she
very
a drunk
wise of
lady.
him to do
Yeah.
that.
She drunk.
Ray
I
to
mean,
get her
there is
together.
truth to this, or
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
why I
that she
said
said
some
that
of it
she
is
went to
true and
rehab
some of it ain't.
and came out and
And
partied.
then
I
and then
believe all of that.
I believe it too. I just think it's crazy that Karen, because you remember Karen in that basement at Monique's house was like, it was at her basement. Ray owed me
Yeah,
money. She
Oh
was
yeah,
yeah.
she
drunk.
was telling the truth.
That was
When
the
she
same night when
drank,
she said her vajayjay stunk.
her
I
BJ needs
mean,
to be
she
washed.
did a little
Yeah.
bit too much talking.
Yeah.
And then just to put it in
Not the
perspective,
fish market.
the year prior when they were in New Orleans, y'all remember her refused, not in New
She
Orleans,
wouldn't drink
her
on camera.
refusing to drink. She wanted to drink milk because
Yeah.
she was afraid of what she would say. Karen gets drunk
Like
and gets out of control.
remember?
Them
Hmm.
drunk
Said I have an
phone
ulcer. I gotta
calls
see
that
I
they
you.
agree.
said she makes, I believe all of that.
I agree.
That is
It's
true.
finally coming out. But I feel like Karen does not need to seem like she's this perfect person that she wants to be. She needs to be herself. And just like everybody else, go through it like everyone else. And she really wants to be above all that and not get it.
Y'all know who
Y'all,
Karen reminds me of?
huh?
Y'all know who Karen reminds me of?
Who?
And which I love this other person even more than I love Karen. I love these bitches. But that's how Karen acts. She's just
Who?
more able to tolerate it.
Who did you say?
Denise, Denise Richards.
Oh, oh.
I
You
don't
remember
think.
her
Oh
last?
man.
You remember her last season on Beverly Hills? Like
Yeah.
Denise was crying the whole damn season.
And she reminds you of Karen?
Yes, because of how she handled things about her personal life. Like when they were asking Denise all those questions and
Mm.
about her
Oh,
marriage and the stuff that had happened, Denise like you remember the whole her supposedly sleeping with Randy and if you just watch the season and see how Denise was reacting, to the situation. It's kind of a lot like how Karen reacts when people ask her about the deflect and want to be this perfect person, you know.
She
And that,
deflects. Know what you're
yeah,
saying? And she
yeah.
deflects and has delusions. Yeah, I
And,
see it too, D.
but the difference between her and Denise is that was unusual for Denise considering how open Denise
Mm-hmm.
was. It was funny.
Because her and Charlie Sheen did some crap, and it was not a secret. Um, did y'all think it was funny? She said, Giselle said, Karen said I was a broken whore from Hampton University, but Karen is
Yeah.
truly the broken whore from Nowhere University.
And she never called her out. I liked it because she did. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
Giselle
fair
doesn't
game.
call Karen out though. Why don't she do it?
I think
Um,
because I really do think Giselle and Karen. I think if Karen is making up stuff about her, I don't think she cares. If she tells her real truth, I believe it would be an issue.
Monique, Karen is
And
not
when she
being
said,
true, which is
when they were having that argument, she said, "Do you really want to go there about truth?" You
Truth,
can hear
yeah.
Karen say, "You don't want to go there, Giselle," because she said, "Because when I
Mhm.
tell your truth, I'm gonna tell your broken truth.
Your
I'm gonna
naked
tell
truth.
your drunk truth. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you." Yeah, she said, "I'm gonna
She
tell
said
it."
all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I do think Giselle has a level of impulse control that's way better than most on reality TV. And she displays it periodically.
No, I just think her and Karen are really friends for
I
real,
think y'all
and that's
I,
just what they do.
I agree
Because
with
if
that.
that would have been any of those other girls, she would have been let it rip, okay? But
I
because
don't
it's
think so.
Karen can talk
Actually, I don't
to
think
her.
so.
Callie.
Actually, I don't
Callie.
think so.
Huh?
Because you do have to be delusional to think that Giselle hasn't gotten information on, just like people are sending her information on Robin.
Oops.
You really don't think they're not sending something on Wendy? I don't think that Giselle would be willing to bring out anything new. Now, if it popped up in the blog, she might talk
We gonna
about it.
say
That's
it.
open information. But I just don't think she's that type of person because she's never really done that. Not even at like reunions. She just kind of take it. That's just
So do
not
y'all
her.
think that when stuff is said on the blogs, they shouldn't bring it to the show? Or should they? What do y'all
I
think?
hate when they do because they
I
almost
hate
bring a
that.
legitimacy
I
to
don't
it.
know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
like it.
Candace
You
handled
can't see any
like
of it, so it's
rumors the
really
best way.
one person's word over the other, and
Mhm.
Well,
I'm gonna just say for me
I
personally, I don't know how I feel about this simply because
think
if I was on a reality show,
fair
I
game
can't say that I wouldn't be
because
the type of person
that
to
show
come back to the
going.
group and be like, "Girl, what is going on?
Me
I'm
too.
I
I
here."
feel
don't
like I
know.
would too.
I don't know how I would handle it, but I would hope I had some impulse control. I'm a overthinker, so I'm always thinking of like even when I've gotten into arguments,
so
like
true.
I want to pick up something and throw it, but I'm thinking about I'm gonna have to replace it. I ain't even throw that.
Me too, girl.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
if
I
I do
don't
throw
think
it, I'm
like that.
embarrassed. After it's
I
done,
ain't
I'm
that type
embarrassed.
of girl.
Yeah.
I'm not the girl that can have a bat in your hand and be in the middle of an argument and then break my TV because I know my TV.
Right.
I'm
I'm that type of thinker. So
Yeah.
I do have some impulse control. Now sometimes we're in a heated argument, and one other thing, I do have the discernment to immediately know when it comes out of my mouth that I was dead wrong. I really do.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do have because sometimes things do come out, and I'll be like, you know what? I didn't mean to say it like I didn't mean to say it like that. Like
And it
in my
feels
head,
really bad
I'm
if you don't
overthinking
notice it
it.
right away.
Yeah.
Feels bad if I notice like an hour later what I said was totally wrong. I'm like, I'll get to typing over to Tik.
Yeah.
Y'all. I'm mad. Joy ignoring. Yeah.
Callie will go off in like 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, that ain't really me. I let that like when
Yeah.
Callie, I'd be like, okay, shoot.
Callie goes off. Y'all just don't
Yeah.
I
know.
don't know that I go off. I'm the calm one of the three.
Was
I don't know what
Sharice
y'all talking
drunk?
about.
Sharice was drunk, right? Were they all drunk or many?
Was
They were
Sharice
all
drunk?
What?
on Watch What Happens Live. Candace said they were all
Drunk.
just
She did say
drunk
that.
as hell. Like she
Yeah.
said, they don't remember some of the stuff, but they do. But she did
Oh,
say that she
I got a
Karen
good
didn't lie.
question.
Go ahead. What's your question, Mama?
My question is, y'all saw when they showed the picture of Candace, Ashley, Wendy, and what's that girl all
Mia.
together?
Uh-huh.
Didn't that look like a starter of a new show? Like it could be fun watching them together and doing things.
Who?
No, I was the only one that
Mia,
thought.
Ashley, Candace,
Oh,
and who else?
Ashley and Candace, yes. Mia, no. Now Mia
I
could
think
do,
I do like when they all have fun, and I
yeah, when they
hate
have
that
fun.
there
But
are
their own
moments
show,
when they
mm,
don't. You know, when people are excluded, because it
yeah.
makes you. It acts like people are disposable. Like
But
this
Well,
is
it's
Giselle is a
Actually,
fun girl when
boyfriend.
she's having fun.
huh?
I,
Huh?
I said Giselle is a fun girl when she's
Oh
not
yeah, she's
being
fun.
messy.
yeah. I
Because
used
I
to
love
think
a bit
when
of her and
Candace first
Karen
came
moment.
on, I thought Candace would have been good, her and Chris having their own show because of their
Yeah.
marriage. Mama didn't like him. He had kids he wasn't talking to. I thought they would have been a good spinoff somehow.
Me
It
I
too.
never went in
agree.
that direction.
I thought
I
Candace
agree.
over Karen all day long. I said, how did Karen get the first spinoff? It should have been Candace. Or even Giselle and her daughters just dragging her. But not
Did anybody
Candace.
But just
watch
show
it?
what they do.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
I didn't watch it,
a
Chris.
little bit of it. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I seen like little clips and stuff online. But I don't really watch any of the spinoffs really.
You
I
didn't
don't
watch
Candy
either.
Jane,
Portia's Family Matters?
absolutely
See,
not. I don't even like
Giselle
Portia.
went to. I noticed that Giselle went to Candace's release part.
Candace and Giselle, I don't care what none of y'all say. They sit beside each other. Watch. Even at
Recently?
the bachelorette party, they were
I
sitting
mean,
beside
it's
each
next
other.
week's episode, the
They
Oh,
finale.
okay,
forget.
okay.
But they
Yeah.
forget they mad at each other. I want y'all to
I
watch it.
believe Candace actually likes Giselle. Giselle is
Yeah.
just messy. So it's just like,
Hmm.
oh, bitch, you always doing something to
Yeah.
make
I
me
really
want to
believe
cut
that
your
Candace
ass
is
out.
one of the nicest housewives in the world. Just don't piss her off
I agree.
because she will go crazy, unlike myself.
Callie, you okay? We're gonna talk about Callie. The lightning ain't gonna strike Callie today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all want to talk about the reunion looks? I don't have pictures of them.
Oh, yeah, you don't?
Okay, I wanted to say something real quick
Wait,
before we do
oh,
that.
I was gonna mention
This,
that. Oh, wait a minute.
you can go. You can go.
Candace said on Watch What's Happening Live when they asked who do you think was in a hot seat more, she answered she thought Mia
Mia.
was in a hot seat more. Andy said, "You don't think Giselle too?" He was like, "Well," so
I
she
don't
didn't
think
really
she.
go on it.
I don't think she
Yeah.
was as much. I think that they
What would
kind of
Mia be in a hot seat about though?
because Wendy is saying that Mia's lying about the vagina stuff.
Okay.
Have you not
Uh,
seen her tweets?
I haven't. Who?
I can't with
Have
her
you,
Who?
D?
tweets
Wendy's tweet?
sometimes.
Yeah, she's saying that it didn't happen.
I mean,
Uh,
why does she lie on BravoCon then?
I'm just telling you what she
Why on
said.
BravoCon did she say she was like she was drunk? She was like, "Dang, that we
Okay.
wasn't," because the Candace had kind of left the impression that they did something,
yeah.
and Wendy isn't saying that they did anything. She's just saying that they kind of showed they did I guess, a peekaboo session.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what she said. Now I don't know if it's true. Hold on, I'm in the wrong Facebook. I got two Facebooks. Hold on, let me get out of this one.
But this whole like battle between Karen and Robin reminds me of Lisa versus Martin. So it's just like, yeah, we can say all these things about both of them, but we're talking about right now, and right now, this person is the wrong, and not that person.
Mm.
So who do you think's in the wrong between them?
I feel like they are wrong as far as the whole Sharif thing goes. Cause it's just like if somebody did this to them, it will be World War III, and the Green Eye Bandits is just everybody.
Say it one more time, D.
I said if somebody wants to have did this to them, it would be full on war. It would be the Green Eye Bandits trying to take down the whole case.
You think so?
I do because when they brought Kendall around, Giselle about had a heart attack.
Ooh, y'all be hating on them green-eyed
Well,
bandits.
Giselle said, once you come for me, I'm gonna shoot back. She didn't, you know what I mean?
She said she don't miss the shots.
She don't miss the
Mhm.
shot. So
Who? What you say? What are you
Giselle,
talking about?
Giselle
when did she
said that
say
to
that to? Do
Monique.
y'all remember?
She said that to
She said
Monique
it to Monique.
Oh, and
When
you see
But
Monique,
she
when
came from
Monique brought
Monique out the
the
gate
guy's
though.
but
ex-wife
and you see
around.
Monique ain't on the show no more, right?
Okay.
But that's what she wanted to leave, not because they
Okay,
didn't want
that's
her
what y'all
back.
want. Y'all know that
And
Monique got a bad
Andy said
contract.
it though.
We
Monique
just
got
gonna
a
keep on
bad
believing it.
contract. She
Andy
wasn't gonna be
said
on as
it.
many scenes,
All
and
right, what
she
time
left.
is it? It's 7. Okay, yeah, let's look at the pictures and get up out of here.
I don't think she was guaranteed a full contract. She was
She
only
got a bad
guaranteed so
contract.
many
Okay, here to look.
episodes.
She said she didn't need those coins.
Yeah, and then On was supposed wasn't bigger, but oh well, she ain't on there either.
I feel like I really didn't like none of them movies, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
Wendy's
didn't either,
looks
D. I didn't
it
like
looks
anybody.
unmade. I mean, I like
It's
Ashley's
horrible.
look. I don't like that position, but I like her dress. And I like the feathers also, although they look a little almost
I
not
don't like it.
finished.
You like
Mia's dress
Candace
is
look?
cute.
Callie, you
Hmm.
The
like Candace
feathers
look?
look so fake.
The
Do I like
feathers
who?
look terrible. How's she gonna call somebody a Sesame Street character? And she came in like Big Bird's look
I
cousin.
didn't like
Bird.
Candace look.
You did not just say that.
She does. She looked like Oscar the Grouch, actually.
Oh my
Who she?
god.
But we all know
Yeah,
what Karen's over there looking like. That's our girl, ain't it?
Karen.
Wait a
Okay, D,
minute.
what
And,
was your?
Karen look trying to so hard
and
Karen
did
look like
Karen
usually
say
Beyonce.
her outfit
usually
was
come through.
custom made? Did
Karen
she
usually
say
comes
that?
through for the reunion. I don't know. Didn't
Karen.
nobody
Oh,
look good
Callie,
to
where
me.
that
Karen,
picture?
Joy,
Giselle looked like a first lady. All she needed was the hat.
Yeah. Okay,
Tik,
let's
which
go. Hold
one?
on. Let's go. Wait, let me get some order. Let's go one
Okay.
at a time. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk about Karen first. Okay, we're gonna go in the
Okay.
order. So, what do y'all think about Karen's look? We'll start with
Mm.
Callie. Go, Callie.
I think it's very cute and it's easy to find. I found the dress, but then you corrected me and said she had it custom made, right?
That's what
She
she said.
Okay, so she's a
I think they
liar. We
all
all
do.
know it. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll
What
just
about
send
you,
you over
Joy?
the exact dress.
Joy,
I
what do you
think
think
the
of?
dress itself looks good. I just don't think it's appropriate for her. She looks like if she was 25 years younger. It might 30. How old is she? 70 something. Well,
No,
it should
72.
69. Oh my god.
like it just doesn't look appropriate. It
What
seems
about
she
you, D?
tries so hard to look like
Now,
a diva, and it's just not necessary.
D, what do
uh-huh.
you think about Karen?
I mean, it was okay. I feel like she has done better in the past. Like, she usually wins it. And that kind of like, I was like, Karen,
I think
but it was
okay.
cute, I guess, for honorable mention. Cute, I would
Yeah,
say.
I like the dress. I think it's not for her a person her age, but I feel like you dress how you feel. I feel like her makeup makes her look older and hard. I don't like her makeup.
Here is the dress. I don't know who can see my camera, but this is a dress that's just like Karen's, except for the part over the
Hold on, let me
shoulder.
take this down because I don't think they can see you. Hold on.
Oh, they can't see me at all.
Yeah, go. And that girl said she made it, but she couldn't. That dress was
The only
already
thing
made.
she made probably was the shoulder thing, but this is
Y'all see
the
it?
exact dress.
Okay, let's do Giselle next. Okay, D, we're gonna let you go first. Go, D.
Awful. She looked like the first
Oh,
lady or first Baptist missionary Baptist church.
Okay, Joy. Joy, can you hear me?
Joy, you leave.
I think Joy gone. Okay, Callie, you go.
I don't really know. It's not ugly.
Right.
It just it's something off about it, but it's not terrible. However, I've already told y'all if Kim Kardashian had it on, y'all would all love it. Can you show my screen?
That's what everybody was saying.
Kim Kardashian diamonds and stuff would have been weak.
Show my
Hold
screen
on.
real quick, Montique, if you can.
Yeah, let me go to this. I had to get Joy back in, so hold on.
Okay. Yeah,
Um.
I mean the dress was okay. I mean,
Oh, she's
look,
spinning though. I feel like if Beyonce had that on, y'all would love it.
right.
If Kim K had it on, y'all would love it.
I
feel like
definitely
people
don't
are
think it's as
very,
ugly as people.
yeah, people are very hard on Giselle, and I think it's because she's so pretty. People
Yeah.
think that she needs to dress a
No,
certain way.
the gift would have just been horrible on anybody. The gift is just horrible, period.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
like.
don't think so.
Okay, let me go. Is it my turn? I don't like the breast part. I feel like she could have kept that in the neck. I think I would have liked it a little better. I don't like all the bedazzle on it. I feel like her face and her makeup looks pretty. Other than that, I don't think it's the worst dress on the thing, though, in my opinion.
Joy says she's struggling.
No, I would give that to Ashley.
Yeah, I don't
Worst
think.
dress.
There she goes. I think she's back. Joy.
Okay,
I'm back.
good.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, so Joy, what do you think about Giselle?
I didn't necessarily. It's consistent with Giselle. Her body doesn't look bad. She looks actually really good in that dress. I think it's the diamonds, but it's very Giselle.
I said
Yeah.
the same thing.
It's very Giselle because it's not ugly.
But I have a question, and I know we're gonna move on. But do people expect Giselle after 7 seasons to not Giselle?
Yeah.
Right.
It's very
I mean, I
Giselle.
love the way
I just
she
want to know.
did fast on her.
Did
little
y'all
stuff.
see the picture that somebody took Karen's face and put on there? And they were like, I guarantee you, if this was Karen, y'all be talking about how bad. And because to me,
Yeah.
it did look bad. It looked classic.
People were
Mhm.
like, "Oh my God, Karen's body is so great in this dress." Giselle,
I was like, that's literally
Giselle's
Giselle's
body.
body. Giselle looks great. I'm like,
Ain't
look,
that a man?
Karen, I did see that picture, it did look better on Karen, but the dress is still horrible overall.
that
Like,
was
that's
Giselle's
Giselle.
body.
Yeah, so it's
It's-
weird that you think
Giselle.
it looks better because it was
It's-
I
still
just said with
Giselle.
her, I said with her face. With Karen's
You
face
think-
on there.
And that's
It just looks a
probably
little better.
because
But the
Karen
dress
is
is
so old.
still horrible. Like, the dress is still not good for anybody. Nobody should wear this dress. Take the dress and throw it away.
I don't think
Okay.
it was horrible though, but go ahead.
Let's go to Derek says they think. I think you think everybody look okay. I think she looks like Giselle. Jacqueline, what do y'all think about her?
I love that dress.
I
It
like
looks
look
kind
the
of
best to
plain,
me.
but I love it.
She looked the best to me.
Me
Of
too.
all
I
of
agree
those
with you,
ladies,
Callie.
she
Yeah.
looked the best.
It's basic, but it's cute.
Yes.
I think she looks the best to me too. All right, what about me?
Everybody kept asking if Mia was pregnant, right?
She looks like it. It's
She
not
just looks
flattering.
bloated. She looks bloated.
Yeah.
It's not
Got somebody.
flattering.
Latoya said, "Oh my child." Yes, she did.
Y'all are
Her look
hard.
is
I don't want to be on
her look
TV.
is like average, I guess. It's not really just all that for me.
Okay, so y'all said that Mia looked a little bloated.
Yeah, but it's a pretty dress and she's a pretty girl, you know.
Okay, so who's next? What about Candace?
She look a mess to me.
You know Callie did this thing because Candace is the biggest person in the middle. Go ahead.
Y'all know I love this
too much.
Candace. Listen, I'm not sure what to think about it, but she's so tiny. Sometimes she can make those things look really cute. This one looks undone.
All right.
The feathers are kind, I don't know, but let's just go to the next one. I don't know.
Okay, wait a minute, Joy. Nobody else said anything. Joy, what you think? She said, let's move on.
It looks a mess. It looks a mess.
Kelly, you ain't
When I saw it, the first thing I said is, look at Bluebird. She had the
Girl.
nerve to talk about Big Bird. That girl looking like a Sesame Street character.
Ooh.
Is she not like, she didn't think about that?
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
need you to back up off my girl. Okay.
What about you, D? What you think? Is D gone? Okay, I'll go because I think D's gone. I did not like the dress on Candace. I think it's too big for her.
I'm right here. I already said it.
Oh, you must have been on mute. What you say?
We already
I
said
said it was. Yeah, I had already said this at the beginning.
Okay.
What'd you say? I missed
I
it.
said that it was just too much for me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we all saying the same thing, but says
Okay.
Callie liked it. Okay.
Okay.
What about Robin?
She looks pretty. I like that dress. It's a little matronly, but she is a matron. So.
Yeah.
She's a hard for it.
like the color. It was the
She's a
powder
hard
blue.
40.
That's what Karen said. Don't listen to him. He's the Karen fan.
It's something about that blue I didn't like.
Karen really
Yeah,
said
me
that?
too, Joy.
It
She
was
did
something
say that
like
about
the dress
Robin.
looks good on
Karen got a
Robin.
lot of
But
nerve.
it's something
'cause she is
about
Well, they were talking about her age first.
Wait she
So
is old
Who
though.
cares? Yeah, ain't nobody
I
like
mean, but they old too.
Look, I'm 40. Don't you say I'm old. Go ahead.
Giselle's
right.
52 years old. She needs
But she
Geritol
don't
as
look
well.
it. Giselle, and look at those two faces. Giselle
They
don't look.
both look the age. Giselle definitely looks like
No,
a
Karen looks
middle-aged 40, 50-year
65.
old woman.
Karen looks 60 freaking 5. Okay,
And
go
nobody's
watch
saying
the
that's
show.
old, honey, because I'm right there with them. Okay. And so
Go
we'll
watch
just
the
move
show on
on to the
Peacock.
next. Hmm?
All right, so Robin, I didn't like the color, but the
You
dress is
don't?
up. No.
Yeah, I don't like that color. It's the powder blue. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's something about it I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
what
it just
about
was like it's like they all was like in coordination for the most part. Then it's her and Ashley, and then these light ass.
Okay. All
Wendy's
right.
next?
What is
I don't like that outfit. She needs to do something different.
it's
She
not
likes
it's
this look.
missing.
This
Yeah, it's
Acer match. All her 3 dresses are very similar, and she needs to learn how to stand. That hunching drives me crazy. It drives me insane.
I get tired of the leg. I get tired of the leg.
Yes, I'm up
um
with that. Her stance ain't right. I don't like the dress. I don't like the peacock.
it's
I
just
don't.
undone. It looks
The
undone.
peacock part actually is really pretty.
It's
Mhm.
pretty, but I
actually
don't like it.
pretty
That's one
next to
side of the
her.
peacock wing. Where's the
Yeah,
others? It's missing.
next to her skin is actually pretty.
It's
But
the color's pretty. Yeah.
that powder blue that's in there probably would have looked nice on her. Darker skins, the hues look better on like those yellows and oranges and
Yeah.
yeah, certain colors. The darker the color, it don't always pop that.
Oh,
But
they
that,
said Wendy
Yeah.
like she doing Dancing with the Stars.
yeah, it just doesn't. No, who looked like they danced with stars was Ashley. That really looked like.
I was just about to say this, boy.
You
I was
think?
just
I
about
don't
to
get
say
that.
this.
I like Ashley's dress. I don't see Dancing with the Stars. Now I might see Dancing at the Pole, but not
Right. I don't think she could do the cha-cha-cha in there without it falling.
I-
That
That
is not.
dress is ugly as fuck on Ashley. Simply because her body just no.
It's the bob. What's wrong with the bob? Nothing.
I love it. It's not the crime.
I don't like
It's still
it.
cute.
It's
I
tucked
don't like
under. Wait a minute, Joy,
Yeah.
do it. Hold on, let me
It's-
take the picture down. Hold on, I gotta take the picture down.
It's
Okay, do it, Joy. What the Bob doing?
It's tight. Right. It's
Oh,
And it's so funny that people hate to admit that
I'm
Claudia
just
just got
saying she
me
like
in
a
that argument.
okay.
People hate to
Claudia
admit
got
that.
me. She did.
Mm.
Okay.
She got me in that argument.
Let's talk about Cha-Cha, the Charisse, the Queen of Potomac. Sorry.
she looked like she had to force herself to smile. When she
That's the first time Sweet looked good all season.
I
think
like
she
the
looks
little
bad.
unicorn thing sticking out the top of the head, right above the bang. Cute.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't look at the
I
little
do
silver-
like that color on her. I like that dark blue. I do
I
like
mean,
that blue.
it's not bad.
And it
Actually,
looks like she lost some weight, so it
Yeah,
looks
I think
good
she
on
looks
her.
pretty
It
good.
actually looks good on her.
yeah.
She looked like she's lost weight.
Yeah,
Let me
from
get a
the
little closer.
episode from
It's just
when
a
they
wrap
filmed.
dress, right? Is it not just a wrap dress with cut out on
I
the-
don't know, but it kind of accentuated her waistline. It looked good on her.
Oh.
Yeah. Charisse look like she's going to y'all ain't right. So what would y'all rate this as? Is this like the best reunion looks or no? Like these the worst?
No,
No, not the best reunion. So I
this
like
doesn't
all
even
white
register. This I don't know where this would fall, except for Halloween on the 31st of October.
I always think it's so good and like white. It's something
Yeah,
about
they white reunion was good. That's their
they
best
looked
reunion.
really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like everybody looked like they was going to a costume party a little bit.
Yeah, it's they didn't have time to finish Candace or Wendy's outfit, so they
Wendy's,
went
yeah.
out the
I
door
didn't
as
like
they are.
Candace.
Mm-mm.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
I think we're good.
we got any? All right. Well, we'll be back. When does anything else come on that we're watching? I want to do
We
the
got one
DMV
more
show. Love and
episode.
Marriage.
You want to
Yeah,
see
no,
what?
we're-
New Jersey is getting ready to come
Oh,
on.
DC. It's been good. I mean, I can't lie. I haven't watched the entire episodes yet. I always want to watch it after I listen to Carlos King because he be cracking me up talking
I
about
want
it.
to watch it. Do y'all not want to do that show?
I
What?
would like to. I watch it.
What?
Love and Marriage DC or whatever.
DC.
I don't really watch it like that. I don't really care for the first season.
So what's gonna
It's
come
so
on after
young.
Potomac? Because if we don't do that, then what are we gonna do?
Real Housewives in New Jersey.
Does it start in January?
Next month, it starts next month.
I mean February. Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure we got something.
Real
Yep.
Housewives in New Jersey finna get ready to come on. OC should be getting ready to come on.
What about
Oh, and I
Girls Trip?
saw that that singing show was coming back on without the good singers.
The Carlos King show.
Yeah, it's coming on with the
What
with the
about
ones.
Ultimate Girls Trip?
Are we doing? That's what I'm waiting on too.
What?
They
Okay.
still
Ultimate
do
Girls
they have
Trip
Girls
3.
do they have a this is the episode that has that information, by the way.
I was gonna watch it because it said something about new wife, and I was thinking, is she talking about her marriage? Okay.
No, she talking about Yee's new wife. You know,
Kanye
Kanye West
West.
married some woman.
Okay.
Child.
I said he'd have found another white woman to give his money to. He
Round
just
and
okay.
And he didn't already change her entire wardrobe.
Will she give
That's
me
weird.
some of it? I'm gonna listen. I'm too. I got another one to listen to because
Are we doing
I've been
OP
out of town.
when they come on?
All right, y'all. Well,
What's OP? What?
yeah.
I said, are we doing OC when they come on?
What's OP?
I watch OC. I don't know if anybody else
Oh,
does.
OC. Who's on OC? Tammy. Tammy's back, right? Tamara Judge.
Yeah.
I ain't
That's
never
the only
seen
one I know
Camera,
of.
it's Camera, Heavy the Bro,
Shannon. I love Shannon Benoit.
Shannon,
That's my girl.
who else? Emily and Gina and Taylor from
Gina's not
Beverly
on
Hills.
there.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
Gina's
is.
there.
No, she ain't.
Yes, she is, girl. Unfortunately,
Gina stayed.
and Taylor from Housewives of Beverly Hills is on there now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
love Shannon Benoit, so don't you say nothing about her, okay?
love Shannon too. I can't stand Heather.
Yeah.
I love Heather Dubrow because she's funny.
Y'all know they saying that Phaedra really is going to Married to Medicine.
And
heard
is that
that.
because she's dating a doctor? Is that what?
Yeah.
Well, who is
Yeah.
he? We need to do some
And y'all
research.
know that Greg's fiance has been filming allegedly with Toya.
Victoria. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Quads coming back?
I would
I hadn't
assume.
heard.
But what's crazy is
I'm
if
all in.
Todd is there, the fiance is there, and Phaedra is there, it would be 3 women that Dr. G had been with on that show.
Dr. G's with Phaedra?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they dated.
Yeah, she dated Dr. G back in the day.
Dated
I'm
him.
surprised she didn't bag him.
I didn't know that.
Phaedra looked like she like a little dude with a little spice to him.
Like
With a
Apollo.
little hood.
Yeah.
A little hood with him.
Like
And
Giselle
did y'all
said,
see
he had to
Apollo's
go to
wedding
jail for
pictures,
one
you
night.
guys?
Huh?
He had to
Apollo's
go to jail
wedding
for one
picture.
night. What'd you say?
Apollo's wedding pictures. Did y'all see those?
Yeah, I did.
Isn't that cute?
Y'all, ain't it so funny that we don't know no type of celebrities outside of Potomac that we could be like, oh, I wish this person was on the show. I could see them sitting there with this lady. Like, we literally know no one from Potomac
Yeah.
or the Maryland area when it's good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I want to see Tia Mowry on the Housewives of Beverly Hills so bad.
Tia Mowry?
Yeah.
She ain't scandalous enough.
Tia Mowry is not.
Mm-mm.
She is
I
funny.
mean,
She has a good personality. She's going through a divorce. She's a black queen. So I don't think she would have a problem with these things.
Don't call her the Black Queen. Don't be talking about Tamara.
Okay,
That's my
so
I love Tim, but come on now.
that divorce sounds kind of juicy, actually. I don't know that she would want that on TV. I'd watch. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Because that divorce sounds like it's getting a little shady.
Come on, between her and Corey.
Yeah, I mean, because he wants a little extra coins.
Did y'all hear that Nene said that she's not going back to Housewives?
Yeah, I heard that. I seen that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to, but I didn't hear that.
I mean,
I didn't
come on now.
hear it, but I heard about it.
She
What'd you
already
say?
knew. I said Andy is done with her. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The door is closed.
Did y'all
Okay,
hear?
the door is closed.
Where is your scooter? The door is closed.
No. You the only person
Okay.
I know that had a heart attack, heart failure, a stroke,
No,
Oh,
cancer.
gallbladder surgery.
man. When I tell y'all,
Okay.
even though I don't like Nene is top tier housewife. Girl, you took me out with wedding wig off your head. Like
Yes.
Nene is hilarious. So my
Yeah,
She
she
girl is with
is.
8 to 64.
I would really like to see Nene's man and Martell work together on some clothes.
Yeah, that would be a good
I mean,
collab.
because he looks good in his Nene's man looks really sharp in his clothes. I can see him making something for Martell. And Martell looks good in his little clothes.
And Martell
What
been
y'all think?
around for
What y'all think about Tamar Braxton joining the Housewives of
No,
Atlanta?
no, no, no.
no,
She has issues.
no.
No.
She's too
She
dramatic.
don't need him.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think I would want to work with her. She too
Well,
dramatic.
Martell was at
Yeah, it's too
something.
much.
Was he
I
at
could.
Kenya's thing or Candy's thing with Sheree?
But
Huh?
she friends with Nene. I think they fell out allegedly.
But
Yeah,
they
they
got.
did fall out. They did fall out.
Well, Martell's going to be on Atlanta a lot, I think.
I
I
would
A
like
was
lot.
to see some
actually
more Lee
surprised because
Simmons
he
on
was at the
Housewives of Beverly
finale
Hills.
episode.
Yeah, he was
I
there.
thought they had broke up because people were saying they don't follow each other on Instagram.
I think it's all for show, Joe. I don't think they really like each other, but
But look, if they can
Who?
get some money,
Phaedra?
Right.
No,
I mean,
Sheree and Martell. I don't think
why
they
not?
like.
we
It's
gonna have to
exciting.
see the chemistry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. I will say this about Martell, and this is going to be my
Oh Lord.
this is
Okay.
going to no, she did turn her ding dong
Yes, she
camera
did because she
off.
already know.
Look, I want to see your reaction when I say this.
Okay, I'm ready.
I feel like I know my brother's love language. One of them is touch. One of the
Oh,
things that I know about him is that he's a very touchy person, particularly with his
Male.
ex-wife, with
Yeah.
Mel. If
Yeah.
I see that from Martell, I'll know because he speaks with his body. That's
well,
his expression.
it doesn't show
He's
in their pictures.
but pictures don't all we're gonna see.
Yeah.
That's
But
why I
even in
said
pictures with Mel, he was all up on her.
Right.
Like
Even with okay,
like
thank
he had
yes.
to touch her.
they
Thank
were also an established marriage too. He's
Oh, okay.
testing the water. We're gonna see. That's
well, I
my
don't know how
precursor.
established it
I
was.
know his love language because I've
Okay.
seen. I can recognize a man's love language.
Okay.
Okay.
Also before we get off with Real Housewives of New Jersey coming up, are y'all ready for this? Or are y'all kind of tired of the Gorgon versus the GRQ at this point?
I mean, we gonna watch it, but I'm tired of it. But we gonna watch it.
Tired of what?
The Gorga versus GG.
Girl, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna complain every week
Yeah,
because yes,
we
I
gonna watch.
am tired of it.
Yeah.
But I'm going.
I'm
There
just
ain't no way. I'm gonna miss New Jersey.
okay because I'm just ready to drag Margaret every week.
But it must be turning off people because I was watching somebody's post and they were talking about, oh, that was the last episode I saw. It was they would describe a situation. And there are some people that are committed to their anger. I'm not. I'm gonna ride you out until the wheels fall off. You know what I
I just
mean?
feel like if Melissa would have admitted a long time ago that they got on this show to take down Teresa, they would have probably been made up.
I
Y'all know
agree with
it's
that.
Joy,
I
what do you mean by what you said?
I think that there are people that'll watch the show, they'll be fans of the show, and they'll tune in, and then something will happen, and they'll be so turned off they won't
Oh,
ever watch it again.
okay.
And it has to
Yeah.
be like an overall something. Like it
Yeah.
has to be so offensive. It has to. Okay, I'll give you an example of a show that I was a big fan of and stopped watching. Was Donald Trump's
Celebrity Apprentice.
celebrity before it was Celebrity Apprentice, it was something else. Cause by the time it was Celebrity Apprentice, I stopped watching it. I may have watched one or two episodes if it was somebody in there that I liked, because I did watch the year that Kenya was on. But I didn't watch the year that Teresa was on, for example.
Oh, I did love Kid
So,
Kenya
but
and Biblical.
when he started talking politics, I was so turned off by him, I refused to watch the show.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
know I watched during the year that Nene was on, and he was kind of teetering with stuff. I don't even think he was teetering with stuff. I want to say that would come a little bit after her, but it's not often because I actually really, really like that show. So it's not often that you could do something that'll turn me off so bad. I just refuse to watch it, but that was one of them.
Y'all see the stuff that just came out from Robin?
No.
What?
But who is
Saying
T
that-
Love Story? I don't know who that is. We go ahead.
Saying that she knew about the cheating with the other woman.
Yes,
That's
what
what
we've been
that's
talking
what the
about all day,
podcast is.
Callie.
Well, I haven't been looking at my stuff all day. It's been in the notes.
It's in the pod. I
We
talked
said
about
it
it.
several times. She ain't listening to us. I'm
You
hanging up on
could
Callie.
be.
Today
Yes,
on
Callie.
this call.
I
Yes.
just got
Yes.
the
Where was
podcast.
you at? Where were you at, Callie?
Look,
Callie.
Callie. I even put this up. This is
Just
the
put it up,
soundtrack.
sister. Girl,
All
I'm
that
hanging
says is AJ nothing but a number. That ain't telling me nothing.
That's the episode when she says it. That's what she was telling you.
Girl, I don't know what y'all talking about. I've been paying attention.
Callie, what you doing over there?
It was just released 15 hours ago.
Oh,
It's only been up there today.
Okay, I'm gonna end this and we can keep talking about this stuff. Peace.
yeah, because I'm over